Welcome to Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Here on Canada's east coast, we find a quaint community with the Mersey River running through and also emptying here into the Atlantic Ocean. A place chock full of museums and cosy streets, but also a very modern recreation centre with an NHL-size ice surface. That is Queen's Place Emirates Centre, the host of the World Junior Curling Championships 2019. Canada will play USA in session 1. My name is Tom Durelvog and I'm joined by curling superstar Laura Walker. Good evening.
Good evening.
Line up for Canada this evening. At lead, it's Alex Horvath. At second, Matthew Hall. At third rocks, we have Sterling Middleton. And Team Canada is skipped by Tyler Tardy.
And Team USA at lead, Graham Fenson. Throwing second stones is Ben Richardson. The third is Luke Violette. And the skip of Team USA, Andrew Stapera.
Now, taking a look at the teams competing in the men's this year, we have Canada and US as mentioned, but China, Germany, Italy, New Zealand, Norway, Scotland, Sweden and Switzerland making up the competition for the next week or so. No games yet to be played. First session this evening, and the other games, Laura.
Yeah, Sheet A, we have Switzerland taking on Scotland. On Sheet C, New Zealand playing Sweden. Sheet D, we have China and Germany. And on Sheet E, we have Norway and Italy.
Of course, the Star Spangled Banner for USA honoring Team US this evening. See, Team Canada also will be honored for this first draw. All teams will be honored at some point during this week here in Liverpool.
Thank you.
Reduction, please stand for the Canadian national anthem.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Oh Canada, the national anthem of Canada. We're in Canada. Lots of Canadians in for this draw. And one thing is to maybe fire up the crowd, but maybe fire up the teams as well, hearing your anthem before the game, Laura.
Definitely, it's always a great feeling to hear your anthem played, and it kind of gives you those chills, so I'm sure the guys will be pumped up leading into this game.
Always the classic battle as Canada take on the USA, the neighborly rivalry. And so many sports, curling included. As we see the teams are now just coming back down to the home end to get ready for the start. They've had their practice here. 9-minute pre-game practice. Ice looking tremendous.
Yes, the ice looks fantastic. We saw in the pre-game practice Team USA winning the draw to the button. Both teams had a great draw to the button. USA had one biting the button and one covering the pin, so that ultimately that was good enough to get them the hammer.
Can you push those a little bit more?
So, final few slides here. Maybe a final huddle as well.
Tighter.
You know what I want.
Yeah,
but
I know what I want too.
I know they'll call it timeout for start of the game.
Okay.
Well, we've seen both well, a lot of familiar faces, really, at the World Juniors here. Maybe two of the top contenders for the title this week as well. The two ranks here, skipped by Tardy and Stopera.
Yes, you'd have to think Team Canada, being the defending champions, will be a favorite at this event.
Canada will play the red stones, USA will throw the yellow, and as you mentioned, Laura, USA winning the last stone advantage. We'll have Canada throw the first stone of this 10-end contest.
Edge.
Matt.
Just inside edge.
Just inside edge. Okay, throw it well.
Might be a hair slower this way, but just a pound.
Yeah.
So here we go. Alex Horvath,
That looks
age 20.
What do you think?
First rock underway.
Line's good. Weight's okay.
Looks there.
Top 4 on its own.
Just looking to come into the rings here with the first one.
Tyler might be looking to keep it fairly open in this first end. It's the first end of the championship, so just might want to get his feet a little bit wet before they put too many rocks in play.
Graham Fenson. Lead for USA.
2.
Will be asked to
Weight's good.
remove this red stone. Just an open head. Just about settling the nerves, or we're just getting familiar with the ice?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I think both teams will be pretty nervous playing their first end here, and playing an end like this gives you a chance to get a little bit used to the ice, see what the ice conditions are doing, and put you in a better place to have a few more rocks in play without taking too much risk.
With the same throw.
8 feet less.
Now all of a sudden Canada changing their mind here. Maybe they were expecting USA to throw the corner guard. They didn't, so now with that rollout, maybe a chance to put some pressure on the US. Center guard is called.
Line's good.
2, 3. Line's good.
Got to curl it
A little bit of room.
Has to curl.
Just to your broom. Matt's in.
Has to curl.
Just past your broom.
Tyler may have just been getting a sense of what Team USA would do by throwing it in and kind of play into his hand, and by seeing him play the hit, now he knows maybe USA wants to play it a little bit more open, so he's not going to let that happen.
Yeah. It's not in. Probably go a little bit. Line's good.
So of course that center guard now sits in the free guard zone. No chance for USA to remove that from play.
No, so they've called the winger, as we call it, a draw to the side of the house. So they're not actually calling for a corner guard. They're calling to get this one into the ring. So it does look like USA is trying to play this end a little bit more defensively and a little bit more open.
Try and make sure I'm solid fresh here.
Yeah. Yeah, throw it well.
Another new addition to the lineup for Tyler Tard is Matt Hall at second.
Clean. Weight's good.
After his brother.
Whoa.
aged out, and his former lead sack Curtis went on to aspire to new things across the pond, I believe in London. There's some rock climbing.
Yes, Matt actually moved across the country from Ontario to British Columbia to curl with this team. I think he realized what a good opportunity that would be and what a strong team the Tardy team is. So he made the move all the way out west.
I think he's been living with the Tardy family and in their basement since early September.
Nice of the Tardy family to bring in Matt Hall. He made a pretty good roll there, left a piece of it open. So we'll see Team USA chase here.
Ben Richardson's first stone here. Just a bit high for line. Actually doesn't make any contact. So early mistake from Ben.
She's just so straight on the hits now.
As we say, take a look at the rules of play. We said 10 ends scheduled for. Teams will have to play 6 ends minimum. There's 38 minutes of thinking time for the game. And 1 60-second timeout is, of course, something teams can call, bring their coach in. Also, the 5-ruck rule will be in play.
Line's good, all you.
With the 5-rock rule, you can't hit any rock in the free guard zone, so that's any rock that's in front of the rings for the first 5 rocks of the end. So previously with the 4-rock rule, that just took you through lead stones, and now with the 5-rock rule, the team without hammer, their second can also not hit a rock in the free guard zone. So it makes for quite a few more rocks in play. As we're seeing here with the first end, Matt Hall just made a beautiful come around to put a lot of pressure on Team USA.
It ain't tied.
Okay.
I believe this is the first World Juniors with the 5-rock rule, as so many of the other events this season. Might just have a bit more action this week.
Yeah, it definitely brings a lot more rocks in play than we may have seen in the past.
So Ben Richardson looking to make amends here. Doesn't remove more than 1 red, but certainly opens it up a bit.
Yeah, it was a big key to move that rock off of the center line, the rock that was top 8. Makes it a lot harder for Canada to guard just a single stone in the rings versus when there was 2 in the middle. So definitely a better situation now for Team USA than it was.
Good while on you.
We'll have our first look at Sterling Middleton. Long-time teammate
Halfway tight.
of Tyler Tardy.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's real good.
Early a bit.
Yep.
Early. Line only. 2. Hold it.
Looking for a tight guard
They
here.
gotta sit line.
Line's okay.
Gotta sit.
Just 2.
Really gotta sit.
Looks like this guard may just be over curling a hair,
Okay.
I got a 50.
showing a piece of that rock to Team USA and allowing them to attempt the takeout. They did see how straight it ran on the other side, so it'll be interesting to see if it's the same here on both sides, whether this runs or curls a bit for him.
Luke Violet,
Hack. Good hack.
been around for a while. Only 19.
Oh, Ben.
This appears to be tracking as well.
Really hard.
It seems like the ice is moving quite a lot for the draws. A little weight sensitive, maybe you up the weight, it's going to run straight.
Absolutely, and I think what might have happened too is in their pregame practice, these teams focused on the draws. They focused on winning that hammer and the draw to the button, and they may not have thrown very many hits. And since they practiced, it's quite likely that the ice has straightened out a little bit as well from when they practiced. So they're just trying to figure it out here in the first end.
Oh,
Okay, we're all there.
Sterling Middleton. Just felt like there was some debris underneath that
Rock
rock.
line.
Tried to add a little extra rotation.
Yeah, adding that rotation, what he was trying to do is shake out whatever was underneath that rock.
Good slide. Okay. Might stick.
Oh.
Okay.
It's fine. No worries. Don't worry about it. Good recovery.
Down.
That is, of course, unfortunate, seeing how they had a pretty good setup here.
I think you throw T out of hand and we can sweep it.
So Andrew probably knows it's a little too straight here to play that hit that they've just been attempting, so they've brought it down to just a draw weight, a T-line weight tap to try to move that rock out of the 4-foot.
I think it's just to it. I think it's
I
there.
said he's been
T-line.
around for a while, Luke Violet,
Back four.
because he played his first World Juniors
T-line.
back when he still hadn't turned 15. It
Close to it.
Wow, it's impressive.
Little tap, little tap.
was back in 2014.
It's a little bump. Then go.
Making his fourth appearance at the World Juniors this week.
Every inch, go, 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 go.
And that's a
That's good. Good judge, guys.
much better result, but Canada still shot stone.
Yeah, it's a great angle for Team USA to use later, but it is fully buried, and we've seen how straight it's been with any kind of weight, so it might be a difficult rock to access for Team USA, but still a great result nonetheless.
I still want to be fully open. Okay, that looks good then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure, here more. Just like 3/4 buried, full 12.
Okay, 30.
Okay, yeah. 30, 35.
Yeah.
Okay. You like that ice?
I do.
It looks like
worried
max
about it
to me,
being
honest.
open.
I think you can take a hair less.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Tyler Tardy, the skip of Team Canada. Reigning
Line's okay.
World
Just
Junior
full
champion,
12.
also
Top 8.
Lots of room.
youth
Actually,
Olympic
close
champion
line.
back in
Top eight.
2016,
Line's good.
Top 8, top 12.
Just here.
Top 8.
which is a mixed competition.
Okay, whoa then.
To it.
To the yellow.
Okay, whoa.
No,
Tyler
short
has
it.
a very
Whoa,
impressive
down.
resume
Whoa,
for someone
whoa,
of his
here.
age.
Line only.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Higher start.
Whoa, line's good.
Just there.
No.
Good.
Pretty good start here as well.
And that's a great spot for Team Canada. They kept some separation, so it's a little more difficult for Team USA to do much with that yellow rock in the middle there.
Good like that. Yep.
Good.
But then,
you
if we
leave it
ever
double.
go like here, it's
Yeah,
really
I don't
bad.
like that. I don't think there's a reason to chase
You think
it.
we just run?
Just play the same shot.
I think it's running
think
for
so,
the
yeah.
flat one now.
Intern, I don't think it's going to curl at all.
You want a little negative?
Yeah.
Realizing that there's really no way to access
I think
that
right on the
yellow
beat,
one,
right?
What?
they're going to run this guard back into the
Sliver high,
pile
maybe,
and
but, yeah.
hope that their yellow one
Like, I
stays
think if we
buried.
peel it, he can't. I don't think he ever tries to get it out of.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like this.
If we make it, we can at least score. So
Should track right where the stick is.
yeah, I don't really see him moving.
Yeah.
Andrew Stupera.
Whoa.
Big weight show here for him in the first end. This one's going to be a little high line as well.
Yeah, it's out.
They did talk about it. It's running straight.
Be pretty sensitive with that kind of weight. So any sort of outward motion on the
Yeah,
release,
so well.
and it's just not going to come back for you, and that's what Andrew saw there.
Well, they took no ice there. I'm not sure if Stupera
You got it for sure.
was quite able to believe the broom.
We give it here more ice. You like that?
We got 25-30 on that one, so 40-45 should be good.
Yeah, I like a little bit more ice. I think that's good.
Great communication in the hack between the front end and skip Tyler Tardy, giving him great information to make this shot. Tyler's just looking to replace the guard that was there
Close.
previously.
Line's good.
Line only. Just a 2.
2. Line's good.
Lots of room.
Wait only. Not too deep.
Lots of room,
Don't
guys.
kill it.
Gotta switch.
Halfway.
Really gotta finish it, Matt.
Gotta go, Matt.
Gotta go.
Real hard.
Hard,
Hard,
guys.
Matt. Gotta go. Hard.
Hard, guys.
Hard. Yes, yes. Go, 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 go.
Nice sweep in.
I think that's good enough.
Great throw. Good wait.
Team
probably
USA
just didn't need to
thinks
go
that
for
that
this
guard
early
is
as
good
they
enough
thought, eh?
that they don't have anything in the middle there, so
Well,
they're trying a pretty flat, big weight hit off of this
like a
side rock to
missile
see
in
if
off
they
for
can
two.
push that red rock off
It's
the button.
really flat, but there's not really anything else that good for us.
for like 30 feet more in the midpoint, it probably split center pretty easy.
I'm not really sure that's there.
Just roll it as far as I can.
You heard Tyler question whether or not this shot's there. It's definitely difficult. It's quite flat, but see how hard he can throw it.
Yeah, might as well give it a whirl here. Last stone first end. Adrian Stupera
Yeah, there's really no way to hurt himself trying this shot. If nothing else, he learns a spot out wide.
It's a little tight on the brush this time. As that over curls, it will be one for Canada. Lots of action here in the first end. We have 9 ends to go here from Liverpool, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Okay. Just got
I know what it's like now, yeah. Just hair tight.
Need to go as early as we thought.
Yeah.
It slid real well.
Better than I thought it was going to.
Okay. It really finished though.
Yeah,
I thought for a second we were going to leave it wide open.
Yeah, same.
It's like nose double for 2.
Sounds gross.
That looks all there.
Line should be there right now.
Top 4 on its own.
Okay.
thought it was
Top
close.
8, it's close.
Sounds like it's
Looks there though.
Over curling a hair.
No, wait's there.
Right here.
Yep.
So the second end is underway.
Okay.
Just a minute in between ends for everyone to catch their breath and have a
nice and quick.
bit of a huddle. Is that important, do you think, Laura, for teams to regroup between ends, have a little chat, maybe plan for the next end? Or
Yeah, I think it's incredibly important. It allows them to just put the last end behind them, whether it was good or bad. Sometimes it's good to just restart, create your game plan for the end, and that just helps the skip call the shots and gets everyone on the same wavelength moving forward.
It's loose rock. Too tight. Get it right to that green one.
so this time Canada coming into the house again, just like in the first end.
Go. That's good. You can throw.
But USA throws the corner guard. What's the appeal?
Well, they've got the first end out of the way, so they've learned the ice a little bit better, but it's also an even end. So being the second end, Team USA might not be as upset if they get forced here as they would have been in the first end. A blank in the first end or in an odd end is just fine, but here in the second end, they're going to go hard for their 2, and if they end up with 1, then that's probably okay with them being an even end.
Matt's in. Hard, Matt. Really got to go. Hard. Cross center. Go. Hard. Okay. Good throw. Sterling. Matt. It's a bit of frost, like in the middle of the sheet by your... Like right here, right? Like 2 feet in front of you, there's a bunch of frost in the middle of the sheet.
Just curve a little more, you think?
I was on. Good hack. Hair up. Go big loop. Hard loop. Hard. Okay.
Couldn't really hear him. I couldn't hear him at all.
I thought it threw that okay, a little in out, but it's the hair hot. Okay.
Team USA not quite making the roll that they were looking for there, allowing Team Canada now to try to make the roll under.
Yeah.
Throw it well. Weight's nice.
Little heavy.
Yep.
Little heavy.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Little heavy.
Whoa, Alex.
Alex.
Hard, Alex. Go, Alex. Hard any roll. Go. Okay, good throw. So she's nice and quick,
Yeah,
right?
feel quick.
So far, it's a little cat and mouse here.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the first team to be able to make this roll under one of these guards.
Good axe.
Still struggling with it being a bit straight with that hit weight.
Board. Board.
Yep.
Board.
Whoa. Whoa.
Board.
Yeah, I haven't seen many over curls.
Yep.
Sometimes when you play a game, everything's running straight. No one's able to make the rule. You're just going to have to start trusting it.
That's the key. They're going to have to be okay with looking at a tighter broom and just trust that it's going to curl, or maybe bring the weight down a little bit.
Yeah, I'll try and be on the solid end of it, if anything.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Yep.
More.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. A little more.
Whoa.
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 Same weight.
Close. Yes. Yep.
Yes!
Hard.
Hard!
Maybe onto something here.
Whoa. Big roll. Big roll.
Roll it! Roll it! Yep!
Still a roll.
Hard!
All the way. Ends up in between the two guards this time.
Hi, BC.
Paul
Greetings from Nova Scotia.
Tardy, father of Tyler and coach, as was he last year in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Board's
I
fine.
don't see it curling a ton.
I don't know if I kind of like more weight at this. You got, or an out turn.
I'd rather play the in turn for sure.
Okay.
Not the
Alright.
out turn.
Alright.
Alright, so you think that same weight's good then?
That was like 11, I think.
Yeah, it's a good board. Board.
Hair last, good
Close.
board.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Weight tonight.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard!
Hair down if anything.
Hard.
Hard!
Hard.
Hard!
Hard.
Hard!
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
Just coming through the port here. We'll make the hit. We'll make the roll. Great effort by Ben Richardson. Something I think
I think that's pretty good weight.
Mark Lazar will be quite happy with. From Toledo, Ohio. Also been coaching these boys in the past. Been pretty close to Skip Andrews to pair silver medal
Good. Little heavy.
in Gangneung, the Olympic venue in Korea 2 years ago. Lost the bronze game last year in Aberdeen.
Hard, Alex.
I think they'll be pretty keen to climb to the top of the podium this week.
Absolutely. Sterling trying to come through that hole there. Probably just overthrown a little bit, and it ran straight for him on the center line and didn't quite get the line. So this is a great opportunity for Team USA.
Yeah, a second corner guard.
I don't think it's ever heavy. No, I don't think so. I think it's
Line's good.
G.
Close, G.
Top 8.
Hard, G.
A little tight, let's go.
Hard. Line is good.
Good weight,
Hard.
Hard line.
Hard line.
Gotta go.
Hard line. Hard. Gotta go, G.
Well, we mentioned
Hard.
Tyler Tardy being the
Get it
youth
deep. Get it deep. Deeper the better.
Olympic champion
All the way back.
back in
All the way back,
2016.
all the way back, all the
In
way
fact,
back.
it was
All right, Luke, that's
That's
fine.
fine.
Luke Violet he beat in the final.
These players
Like
have
that.
a lot of experience playing against each other.
I think now's our best chance at this.
Hi, BC. Greetings from Nova Scotia. Hi, BC.
Tyler's taking a bit of a chance here, chasing this one around the corner guard. There is the one in the back that he could play at, but he's choosing to
Still
chase this
hair
one
heavy.
that's buried.
Close.
Greetings from Nova
Still
Scotia.
heavy.
Whoa.
Yep.
Still
Whoa.
heavy.
Alex. Hard, Alex.
Hard, Alex. Hard.
Trying to make this curl.
Yellow
Come on, you
one.
got it.
Real
You got
hard,
it.
no
Go, go,
roll.
go.
Watch it.
Yep.
That's a pretty good result.
That's a fantastic shot. Sterling had to have perfect weight control on
good
that
weight.
rock to be able to curl enough past the corner guard to get to the one in the
Trying to
ring.
roll under
So
the guard.
well done.
Yeah.
Okay.
One, right?
Yeah.
So remember, she'll track really nice. So, yeah.
We can throw less if you want.
I like one.
Good one. One.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
To be a little bit of a
Good.
Close.
tight slide from
Whoa.
Violet.
Whoa. Never.
Body kind of riding on the center line there.
It's up.
Popping it back out.
Good.
Yeah, and on ice like this where it is release sensitive, it can
That's a
be
good shot.
tough
Good,
to
Luke.
make
That's good.
the shot on the release like that. If you have to put it back at all, it's going to track for you. But he did hang around the back of the rings there. It's tough to tell with the color of that ring, but it appears that rock is in.
Fresh? Yeah. Okay, that looks good.
Hanging around was huge there for Team USA.
Yeah.
Pretty nice houses here in Liverpool, I would say.
Tartan
forfeit.
A little square maybe on the first, but like we didn't have to get that.
Tartan and the hog line too.
But we didn't
It's
probably
very
get
good.
that close.
Well, especially how heavy I was. So we needed more ice on it for sure.
I wonder if it's the Fort Point Lighthouse
Pretty good.
that makes up the 12-foot as well.
On the center, you think? But it's not like it looks like.
I believe it is.
Not heavy.
Weight's good. Whoa. Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Off and on all the way down here.
Real hard.
Should be pretty close, but it ends up over curling just a hair.
Can't nose it. Never knows it. There's
Trying to
a
group
double.
those yellows a bit. And we'll see Stopera just look to make
You're
the
right.
hit and roll back.
Sorry. Good throw.
USA will want to keep some separation between these two rocks so he doesn't set up a double.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine.
One. I think that's good ice for one. Just try to roll it your way, Ben, to dead even.
Yeah, I like that. Luke was a 9-9.
Yeah.
One on.
Easy, whoa! One. Just one. Just slow down. Real easy.
Half under. Oh, no. Clean.
It's just a one.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Might have lost that one. They have. That rolls all the way out.
Sweepers were right off of that most of the way, so wonder if it just took a bit of a jump or was maybe lighter weight than they expected. It's a
Like that?
big opportunity miss for Team USA.
The hair more.
Yeah, just still trying to figure out when that break point
Yeah,
comes
like peel, yeah.
on the takeouts.
I think this, you think this backs up at all?
I think it sits right where you throw it.
Okay.
Maybe a hair out with your
You
release,
saw
but
Andrew's last end here, right?
A lot of good communication.
Why are you thinking last?
Great communication. You don't often
I
see
like
front
this.
ends offer this much information on the line as well as the weight. And I think that just helps the entire team figure out what's going on out there.
Yeah, because if you haven't thrown a certain line, or even if you haven't thrown a takeout at all, to be able to ask your teammate who's thrown that line and trust his input, that's going to be crucial.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
This one ran pretty straight on Tyler. He threw quite a bit of weight, which was likely because they didn't know the spot. So the best thing to do sometimes is
What's that?
put it in the middle of the rock, throw it hard, and you know you'll at least make contact that way.
Did about an inch and a half. No, but I didn't throw it.
So no stones in the house here in the second end. Will be a throw through for Andrew Stopera. Just run the stone through the rings, blank the end, retain last on advantage.
You got it, Rennie?
But still, he's trying to throw
Okay. I got it.
down the line here. You see how it curls down the spot.
Yeah.
There you go, blank end.
I just took
The
off.
score remains the same. Canada leads it 1-0.
Pretty good, I don't know.
Two ends of play.
Not a bad end. We had stuff going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
for sure.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
guys.
we're good.
Yeah.
Take a little less in the corner.
Sorry?
Try to take camera and 4 tied with.
I think we have a good feel for draw weight.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good force.
Yeah.
So are we going in there tight?
Tight.
Okay. Yeah.
Line's good.
Weight's
Over
good,
curling
2.
air.
Line's good.
Hold it there.
Yeah, keep going. 2.
Okay, line's okay.
Yeah,
Gotta sit.
it's kind of high.
Okay.
It's not bad. Good throw.
It's fine.
Just got a little tight.
All right, you know the weight here. Should be similar.
Yeah,
I
should be
didn't
nice.
go out last one very hard. So.
Centre guard in play now from Canada. Is that because we're now in an odd end? That
2-3.
Canada's maybe trying to force
I think weight's good.
a score on the US to try and take back control of, or try and have control of hammer in the evenings.
Absolutely. Team Canada was okay with Team USA blanking the second end. That means that Team Canada, if all goes as it should, will retain hammer in the even end. So by throwing that center guard, it's more conducive to a force here for Team USA as opposed to allowing them to blank.
And force meaning
Just a single point on the board. Your goal with the hammer is always to score 2 or more. So when you can only score 1, the other team often finds it a win as well.
Should be good.
I like that.
Weight's close. Line's good.
I never think
Line
that's
only.
light.
6. Okay. Line's great.
6 right
Little bit of room.
All there. 7, 8,
Okay.
7.
Let it
Weight's
work.
good.
It's not
Pass
bad.
Let it
the
work.
curl.
You gotta go, Matt. Deep's okay. You gotta go for line.
7, 8.
Yep. Gotta vary it. Gotta go hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Okay. Good sweep, Matt. Okay. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
We're always real close.
Close. Probably can go a little bit. Yeah.
T-line, line's good.
Can I go a little top 8?
Line's good.
T-line.
It's real
T.
close. Little room.
T-line. Easy then.
Close.
Ben's up.
Easy.
It's got to sit a little bit.
That's
Got
oh,
it,
no,
girl.
no, 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 no.
How heavy?
No, no, no,
Back
no,
four.
no, 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 no,
Let it
no,
sit.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Graham attempting to freeze to that rock in the back 4, just bouncing off a little bit, maybe a hair heavier than they expected it to be, and this leaves a pocket for Team Canada now to come down and freeze onto.
Good. If we just don't stop.
I think it meant.
Sounds like Tyler's going to play the hit here instead.
It looks like they move late if we're off a bit.
yeah, the tardy rink has a few odd weight names. We've heard mint.
Easy mint.
That's what they're
Whoa.
throwing now.
Yes, I think mint is what most teams would call control.
They have fresh,
Alex, yep.
I believe that's normal, but I'd have to double check that.
and they also have minty fresh.
Somewhere in between is my
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Big roll, big roll.
Every year, these terms
That's fine.
come back to mind.
That was key for Matt to roll away so that he didn't leave a big wall of red rocks behind the tee line for USA to freeze to.
I believe Tyler Tardy once mentioned it was just a way of keeping it light on the ice, just having a little fun.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you call them as long as everyone's on the same page and you know what that weight unit is. So it's definitely fun to watch them.
I don't mind fresh if we're throwing the out.
Okay. This isn't bad.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I kind of like the end turn.
Okay.
What weight?
Fresh.
Can even do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
Fresh?
probably be
Yeah.
good fresh.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Right to it.
Real hard.
Hard.
Right to it.
Hard to it.
Hard to it.
Hard to stick. Go, 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 go. Hard. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good track.
Like top 4.
Okay.
All right, should be real nice
15
here, right?
here.
That rollout by Matt Hall opens up a freeze attempt for Team USA. A good one here would put a lot of pressure on Team Canada.
Line's good.
Top 8. Top 8, top 4.
Oh, then. Line's pretty good.
This is a
Room.
quick spot, right?
Room.
It's not going to really turn over. T-line.
Yeah, T.
No, it's too heavy.
Right to it.
They go around it.
Looks heavy. Close.
It's back 12.
You see a lot of the curl just come at the very end, last few feet. So ever overthrow it, it's not going to make to the face of that redstone. That's all the way through the rings, actually.
Yeah, on ice like this, you'll also see a rock that's thrown a little bit heavy like that, just have no chance to come down. When the ice is curling a lot, it has further to go when it's curling sideways, so that'll take a lot of the weight off. But when it's quick like this, it makes it look a lot worse than it maybe was out of his hand.
Line's good. Line's okay.
Chance for Middleton
You got to switch.
to make the same draw.
Go. Okay, just leave it. Whoa.
Maybe running a tad straight coming down this path.
Yeah, and it was a little light, so the sweepers had to sweep that one almost the whole way, which just kills the line or keeps it too straight going down the rings. Sterling may have saw that rock slide through the house and get a little bit nervous there and take a bit too much off.
My thought is not heavy.
Yeah, I think so too. Line's good. A little room.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Second chance for USA here.
Line's good.
Now having to throw the in-turn or the clockwise rotation.
All the way, Ben. Hard.
Big sweep by Richardson and Fenton.
All the way. Hard, 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 hard.
Bit of a new track.
Okay.
The spot hasn't been played, so it was likely to be quite a bit slower.
That's the same speed, I think.
All right. You like this more than a top?
I kind of like the top.
The top was my first thought, but you don't make it.
Well, I guess this is blocking his side right now. He's
Okay,
always
yeah,
If you don't make the tap, he just makes this.
Yeah, light's okay. Like a top 12 here is fine. I still think it's going to be a pound slower out.
35-40.
Okay, I think we're all there.
Well, this
Line
time
only.
Line's good.
Line's real good.
saw US come up a bit short.
Line's okay.
Got room even.
Well
You
done.
now hear the sweepers thinking that this one's a little bit heavy.
Maybe Middleton is still a little too affected by the opponent throw. Sees the Richardson come through the rings, is shy with his first one. Sees Violet come up short with his first one. And
25.
now Middleton coming up heavy.
Sorry.
What also might have happened is the path got a little bit quicker after Team USA threw down there and swept the path just about the whole way. So that can keen up a path, and it just might have been an over-adjustment for Sterling.
That's better. I think we're
Top 4.
Players do have stopwatches, don't they?
They do. They're using those the whole game, timing their own rocks, the other team's rocks,
Top 4.
which gives them information about the speed of the ice.
T-line.
G's
make it
rock.
good. G.
Gotta go a little
G,
bit.
gotta carve it.
Hard G.
Stay on the high side.
Hard
Gotta
G.
carve it, G. Go,
Hard
go,
finish.
go, go, go.
Hard.
Full four. Come on.
Gotta
Hard
finish.
G, hard. Keep
Just
looking,
G,
Ben.
just G,
Whoa,
just
whoa,
G.
just G, just G. Whoa.
That's good. Okay, there we go.
Pretty good draw by Luke Violet, but might have overcooked that by a foot.
Yeah, they were really going at the end, especially trying to make it curl to get more to the face of that red one and slip just a hair deep, leaving an opening for Team Canada.
Come on.
Gotta
Hard
finish.
G, hard. Keep looking, Ben.
just G,
Whoa,
just
whoa,
G.
just G, just G. Whoa.
Wanting that on the T-line slips
Okay,
just
there we go.
beyond it, so a chance for Tyler Tardy to come right on top.
Yeah, I agree.
Will he be coming at the left-handed hack here? Is that a disadvantage, maybe?
It's just a little bit different. Left-handed players will see it a little bit differently. It's a bit of a different angle for him, seeing his outturn versus the in-turn. Might not curl quite as much, but there was quite a bit of room past the guard for Violet on his.
Line only.
Alex is wrong.
So if you can get close to the guard, it should be able to finish.
No.
Looks a bit heavy
Back
though.
8.
Okay, well.
Well, he's really trying It's not going to get there.
Good judge, guys.
Okay.
Still USA line 1.
Slightly overthrown there by Tyler. As we talked about, with that bit of extra weight, you just don't get the curl at the end.
Shocker. Other way around.
Yeah.
Reshot or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Are we one right now? Yeah. Okay. Can't
Great
really
chance first up here.
move it unless we get to the inside. Okay. Try not
Get
to
a
kill
few
it,
points
like
on
it's
the
a
board
straight
here.
freeze.
Yep.
Short's not terrible. All right.
But looking for a 4-0,
Yeah.
4-0-5 here.
First need to make this draw. Just get to the inside of the red.
Yeah, and even if he gets to the nose, if you look at the angles of those rocks, if he taps it a little bit, that yellow one is just going straight sideways onto the red rock back 4. So that might not be a bad plan B for Team USA as well, if they can get to the nose of that red one.
Little room, easy early, if you can.
Top 4.
T-line. Little room.
What a room
Top
right
4.
now.
G.
Line's
T-line.
close.
Whoa, got it, curl.
Line's not bad.
Top 4. G's rock. Got it, curl.
It's easy.
It's close, but got it,
It's
curl.
close. Top 4.
Cheese rock.
14-7. Go, G, go. Hit it. Go,
Just
G,
see,
go.
just
Every inch,
Little
just
look, little
G.
look, little
Go,
look.
Hard,
G,
G,
go.
hard.
Hard, G, hard.
Not terrible.
That's pretty good.
Didn't quite curl enough to get second shot, but left it in a great angle for himself for his last
When
one.
he guards it, we just draw the outturn for 2.
USA still sitting shot rock.
Who, us?
Sure. I don't mind that. He probably plays this for 2 right now anyway, so
Are they seconds?
yeah, I don't mind this.
I don't know. Are they 2?
They're 1, but it's pretty easy to get 2. I just need to touch that.
Do you like this top?
I don't hate it.
There's
You
lots
can
of
tap it into here. And
Yeah, I don't
here.
mind that. That's pretty good.
there's lots of stuff to tap it into. Yeah.
Even right to here is fine.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Back 8, back 12.
I think back 8's close.
Yep.
similar weight.
I don't think this moves
think
a heck
so,
of a lot.
yeah.
I was going to say this kind of looks like a
pound
lot of
more,
ice
yeah.
to me. Maybe not.
Maybe a hair less. Yeah.
I think this is pretty
How's that look
close.
for ice?
We've seen this spot run quite
That
straight
ice
with
is
any
close.
kind of weight,
Yeah,
so
probably be heavy
we'll
on
see if
that.
they get a little bit
Yeah,
of
I'd
curl
like to
here
see
for
a pound
Tyler.
more than the one you just threw. That looks like max ice, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
Okay.
Is that still max?
I think so. We can really hold this here.
Yeah. Okay, an inch less still.
Yeah, just
Even
a
less.
pound more.
It's pretty much in the
I like
path for a
that.
straight
I like
draw to
that.
the button.
Yeah,
that looks good.
I like that.
Just a pound more than the one you just threw.
Like a 20?
Yep.
Yep.
So the tap, the call. Pretty tough shot here.
It is, but I don't think they think the draw is there
Clean.
to come
Back
around
door.
with
Clean.
it being a little bit straighter tonight.
Close.
Yeah, there's not a lot of great options.
Close. Yeah.
This would be a great result though.
Whoa.
Just catches a hair high, try and tap it
Hard, Matt.
right down into the bundle there.
Hard, Matt.
Gotta go, Matt. Hard.
Starting to move,
Hard, Alex.
looking close.
Go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Does it get far enough? Well, maybe not.
No, it appears
I didn't want to go past
USA.
him, just give him the slam.
Good one. Pretty good.
That's a really good attempt though by Tyler Tardy.
Hard, Matt.
Hard, Matt.
See,
Hard, Matt.
Gotta go, Matt.
calling on Matt Hall.
Hard, Alex. Go.
Try and carve it in.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Soft weight.
Well, but
I think you just hit this with control.
you got to move this one, though.
Not far.
Oh, they're 1, eh?
No, we're one.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to mess with this.
I just worry like we go like that and we don't move one of these far enough.
Right.
Can we ever just draw in here?
I think we can. I think that's the
so.
play.
Okay, just
I like
gotta
this.
be.
Just got to be good 4.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I mean, we just got to paper it and get here. Like that.
Yep.
So a little bit worried about playing the yellow at the 2 o'clock position of the forfeit in case they actually move their own shot stone. So Just a draw.
I think
Good
I
call.
like the same way, right? Okay. Yep.
They feel they'll have to come pretty close to that red guard in
Think we
order to
can
get the
curls enough
line,
to
but
make this?
I do think this shot is
We
there.
can always just tap the wide one with like hack.
Okay, if you think the corner guard tap is easier, it's fine.
Do you think it'll curl enough to get to where we need it to be?
I think so.
Okay. Same speed out here?
I can go. I think if you do that same weight, that's good. It should be just a couple beats slower.
This is a bit of a wider path, so we'll see if the speed's the same out here.
Line good.
Felt like a little more.
Easy early.
Small ad like the last one.
Line
Little room
G
right
line.
now.
Close G.
Weight's close. Weight's close.
G
Right on the
close.
tee, guys.
Looks like plenty.
Stay close.
Looks
Yeah.
like money, Luke Violet says.
Hard, G.
Pretty happy with the line here.
Hard.
Actually over curls in the end. Don't think they could have swept it really for weight. It was a tad heavy, if anything, so they just had to really try and squeeze past that guard in the end. Slight tick, and it's just a 1, which means we have a tied game on our hands here after 3 ends.
Okay.
And Queen's Place,
Let's keep it going.
Emma Center,
Pick it up.
Liverpool, Nova Scotia.
Got what we wanted.
Yeah, good for us.
Oh,
Sweet boy.
Yeah, that was perfect weight on that last one, Tyler. It would have been like back 8.
It curled like quarter-inch more.
Yeah. Halfway tight.
2, 3. 2, 3. 2.
Careful.
2, 3.
Looks here. Luke's rock, if anything.
Solid 3.
Oh, then. It looks like it's sitting.
It is,
Should be
but
fine.
it needs to.
Should be fine. Just let it stop. Okay, good.
1-1 the score. About what we expected through 3 ends of play here.
whatever you like.
2 of the
Whatever you like.
title contenders, Canada and
I don't
USA.
mind that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just back 8.
Yeah, just back 8.
Yeah,
sort of
so like
thing.
a 30-35.
Okay.
Yeah, throw it well.
Not
Like a
the
shade less ice.
You know, I think that's fine.
Okay.
not the worst kind of jet lag maybe for the Americans, but it's a bit of a travel even for the Canadians from
Yeah.
BC.
It's a 4-hour time change
Back
from
eight, back
BC to
forward,
here.
back eight.
It's almost like going to a new country for a lot of people.
Yep.
So they've been here for a couple days. They'll start to get adjusted, but the morning games, I would imagine, would be pretty tough for Team Tardy until they get a little more adjusted.
Help him,
Tempting a tick here. Looks a little bit light for weight.
Shoot.
Yeah, that yellow guard's so close to the house. It's tempting to just nudge it into the rings.
Never thought I was that light.
Looked okay.
Look good out here.
Nose isn't too bad.
And you can nose it.
Yeah.
You're sure.
Sweepers didn't think that one was too bad out of his hand, so maybe a rock they'll need to watch. Maybe the rock is a little bit slower or a bit of a newer path.
One.
Waist nice.
Whoa. Whoa. Close. Oh. Clean. Yep.
Waist good, yeah.
Just looking for the nose head here.
Clean.
Should leave the shooter outside the rings. So now 2 yellows in the free guard zone.
Okay, that's a good spot there. Yeah, is it?
Yeah, and Alex's first one there when it slipped into the rings, sweepers may have wanted to keep sweeping that one so that a nose hit would have left USA in the rings as well. Those are 2 very usable rocks for Team USA and 2 scary rocks
Early
for
a
Team
bit.
Canada.
We can. Hard line.
Hard line.
Hard line.
Tuck slide with a corn broom
Hard line.
3,
from
4.
BC. What's
I know.
the story
4,
there?
5.
Well, I asked Alex
stay on
before the
one,
game
stay on.
if he was from Manitoba as soon as I saw the corn
roll
broom.
that.
He's not from Manitoba. It's just, he said the way he told his dad since he was
I got a
6 years old as a
48.
curler, that's just how he wanted to slide. His dad bought him curling shoes with a really rough, strong sole that he couldn't bend, and he said, nope, these are not for me. I want the bendy ones, and he's been a tucker ever since.
Apparently has a bit of a corn broom collection as well, about 6 or 7, I believe he told us.
Yes.
A couple of rink rats. That would be padded corn brooms, I believe.
Alex is an ice technician at the Victoria Curling Club, so maybe hanging around so many curling clubs, he's
Take a look.
found a way to stash a lot of these old brooms.
Take a look.
Cheese rock.
G. Easy,
Ever
guys.
tried
Cheese rock.
sweeping with the corn
Gotta
broom?
finish.
No,
Just see
that
if
looks
you
way
can.
too hard for
When
me.
you can.
I'm not in good enough shape for that.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, Benny.
Definitely some development in the sweeping over the decades.
Even over the last few years, we've seen quite a few changes, the sweeping.
Yeah, more regulation as well,
I don't mind this.
both on fabric and
Yeah.
just how the brooms look. Brooms need to be regulated and approved for WCF competitions.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
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 Everyone out there is using the same fabric, so it levels the playing field.
Gotta go. Hard.
Just looking for the double and roll away. Matt Hall just over curls. Leaves the second nail in play.
Yeah.
I think that's real easy if we go
Actually
around
moved it
again.
over
here we go
to a
here,
better
but he's
spot for
playing
Team
something.
USA.
I like
It
the guard.
kind of staggers those front two and makes it really difficult for Team Canada to get rid of the rock back four.
Yeah, real clean throw on the last. I like it. So 1, 2.
Line's good, just
two,
over.
2.
Mine's good.
Whoa,
I
then
think we're
that's
plenty. 2.
a little deeper than we want.
2.
1, 2.
Just over.
It's always over, right?
Cheese rock.
2, 3.
Line's fine.
Yeah, all there.
Just needs to stop.
3. 2.
Just needs to stop.
Sit.
Okay.
Okay.
No, Tanner, fortunate there.
Yeah.
Looking to throw the high guard. Ends up
Thinking fresh.
leaving a bit of an angle for Canada.
I like the peel.
And with that angle, it's
Can we throw
tough
peel?
for the Canadian Redstone to
probably losing
miss
this
that
then.
yellow rock in the rings.
How close are
I
they?
don't want to keep the guard.
Touching almost.
So if they're touching, they might see a little bit of a
Third
drag
of an
effect on this
Do you like
shot.
normal?
Sure.
Okay.
I just want to open this back one up.
I just
Try to
don't
stick.
like fresh out.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a friction between the running bands. The first stone kind of pulling the second stone in the same direction a bit.
Just normal. Whoa. No.
Close.
Depends on the rocks a little bit, how much drag effect you might get.
Sterling.
So take a look at that red just being pulled a bit to the right. Hits less of the yellow than you might have thought, but it does stick around with that softer weight.
It does. That's a good shot to open up the middle and open up that rock back four.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Forces Team USA to hit this one out on the side and leaves the middle open for Team Canada.
The only unfortunate thing is they end up overlapping the center guards a bit.
Hold it out there if you can. We can.
Yeah, we can go.
Line's good.
Over curling still. We're pretty high. We're like top 12.
Keep it going. Okay.
Okay. Good sweep, boys. It's fine.
Did you throw that rock first last end?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is a hair Sullivan because I got a 41.
A big 3 on the board for Team Canada, 4-1 to score, as Graham Fenson throws his first stone, and we welcome you back here at World Curling TV. Listening to myself, Sander Rudvåg, and I'm joined by Laura Walker. So happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
All your curling wisdom.
We'll see.
Of course, you played the juniors yourself.
Long time ago.
A couple of centuries ago.
Yeah.
2010.
It was 2010, yes, in Flim, Switzerland. And there was a familiar voice on the commentary at that event.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Was that your first event, Xander?
It was unofficially my first event, but
Back 4.
I did some commentary, yes.
Line only. How much? T-line.
Back
No.
4.
Back 4.
Back 8 even.
Back 8.
Hold on.
No. No.
It's coming off. Oh. Still heavy.
It's got to sit. Sit.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
that's
throw.
fine.
It's a little tap here from Horvath.
Nice one.
Yes, Alex's first rock
30,
came up a little
so
bit
probably
short of where they
35.
wanted it to. They actually questioned that same rock that came up short and overcurled on the attempted tick in the 4th end. So that tap was just trying to get it a little bit further to the forefoot and tapped it a little bit deep, but with a 3-point lead, that's certainly better than having rocks in front of the rings.
T-line.
It's Luke, probably. I think it's really good. It's probably Luke.
Luke. You got it, girl.
T-line.
You got to go, Luke.
You can get it good.
You got to go.
Go, guys. Come on.
Hard.
Go, guys. Come
All
on.
the way. Hard.
Go, guys. Come on.
Hard.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, next way.
We have a little more ice.
About the same. Maybe it's just like you're slightly different, and it was like a foot straighter, right?
Did I throw it okay?
It was just a little more positive, and it didn't curl nearly the same.
It's good feedback from Andrew.
Well, sometimes you throw the guard, you might have a little softer release, and
Think we're a little
then
soft.
you're looking to add a little weight, and then your second throw ends up being just slightly more positive. You have the same kind of kick.
Yeah, you'll often see that, especially around the center line, playing into a corner guard like that. Center lines tend to be what we call peaked. So if you imagine a little mountain top, the rocks are kind of climbing the center line until they cross it, and then they're falling down that other side of the mountain. So if you have that bit of an extra set right on the center line where you're trying to come around a corner, it can be quite exaggerated in how straight it runs because you're trying so hard to climb up that one side of the mountain.
Good. She's just
all
going
been
to
there.
rip it, and it's not buried.
And with all this stuff.
And we've certainly fallen down the other side of the mountain pretty hard.
How heavy we throwing
Board
this?
weight.
Yeah, little move here.
Can't quite ignore all these red stones anymore. USA. Make a
Bumper.
head roll. For one, maybe open up the path around the corner.
Hard.
So try to make the roll here. Leave the yellow in a tricky spot for the Canadians.
Yeah, Team USA doesn't need to go crazy here. It's just the 5th end. A deuce would get them right back in this game, and they don't want to go too hard and too aggressive trying to score multiple points because a steal here would be a pretty big point for Team Canada. Just score your 2 and you're right back in it.
Same weight.
Even less. Little less.
No.
Yep.
Hard. Heavy mittens.
Hard. Hard. Whoa.
I think I'll have to get some clarification from the Tardy team after this game on their weight calls.
Got a triple there.
Seem to be catching a little bit of curl coming this way, but if you remember, the outturn towards the center line is running quite a bit straight coming up this way, so it just makes sense to have a curl a bit more coming to that wing.
It's also the same way that we saw the curl coming home, so it would indicate a little bit of a slant in the ice.
Yep.
That's that straight out turn you were just talking about, Xander.
Ice reading is
I
a
really
big
can't
part
see
of
this
it.
curling
No.
for you.
Even like my
Bigger
light
than some
fresh,
people
like,
might realize.
we're
You
able to hold it.
can
It
throw
didn't
the
do
rock
that
perfect
high,
time
so
after
like-
time, and if the broom's in the wrong spot,
Yeah,
you're just not going to get the results.
Practice, and it just ran.
Yeah,
this
nice-
should go
nice
real
and
Ever
straight.
golfed?
I do, yes, quite a bit.
I haven't really, but I would imagine, is it anything like reading a green?
Clean.
It's a lot like that, yeah.
Yep.
Same thing with golf.
Clean.
Yeah. That putt's going to break on you, and you don't read that properly. It doesn't matter how well you stroke it. It's not going in the hole.
Pair more ice.
Canada peels that corner guard, so not a lot of rocks to play with here. USA.
One up.
Everything very much in the open. They might have to
Two.
concede this end at some point and go for the blank. But for now, still trying. I'll hit and roll.
Yeah, this call would indicate that they'd be okay with the blank. The other thing they could do is freeze to that rock back four, and if they make it great, it could be the second point. And if they don't make it great, Team Canada is still forced to blast, and then you'd lose likely all three of those rocks, and then the blank is definitely in play that way. So that would have been another option for them to consider there.
Be good weights.
Yeah, because you say they will have to make a double here
Just
to
fresh.
get the blank even.
Whoa.
Just fresh.
Whoa.
If Sterling makes a good roll here, these
Finally.
rocks are going to be pretty separated. Double's not going to be easy for Team USA.
Okay, good throw.
Good, 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 good.
My bad.
Good.
Nice sweep.
Doesn't roll, but that
Good
angle is
throw.
pretty
Perfect
steep.
weight.
Yeah, probably not worth taking on that double. If they
really
can
like that.
make a roll behind, forces Team Canada to maybe play the short run back and maybe bring the blank into play that way.
Two.
At least group those rocks a little bit
Same
more.
weight. Yep. Same weight.
Hard. Whoa.
Same weight.
Whoa. Whoa.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Yeah, we just gotta stick around.
Yeah. Like mint?
Okay.
I still think it'll.
I think that's good for mint. I like that.
Nose isn't awful, hey?
What did I throw last time?
Nose isn't bad. The double's tough.
It was definitely harder.
Yeah.
He gave me a bad rate. He told me I threw two last time.
Try to get a steep roll with mint.
Same as I tried to throw.
Make the double a little harder. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think nose is bad though.
Okay. Sterling was like more the 10.5 side of fresh here.
Okay.
So.
Little heavy.
Clean.
Similar to yours.
Whoa. Clean.
Similar to yours.
Whoa.
Whoa, not.
Matt.
Team Canada is doing everything they can here to make this double as difficult as possible.
Really going. Real hard. Real hard. Roll a bit. Good shot, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a little hard.
Yep. Like a third. Yep, breathe in. This will curl a little bit.
Fairly thin, but this is probably the best chance that Team USA has had at a double so far. So Andrew will take a run at it and see if he can get rid of both of those reds.
No, it's like a third of a rock.
Okay.
If that.
Turn a bit here.
Okay, don't peel.
Yep.
Okay.
Easy. Clean.
Close.
Close. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Clean.
And it goes 1 and 2. Perfect double by Andrew Stopera. Doesn't stick around, but it's not going to make a huge difference. That should secure them
Overdid it a little bit.
a blank.
That's a huge shot to get out of this end for his team from Andrew. They almost overswept that, but just hit enough of it to push it out the side.
Good chance for Tardy to find his draw weight here.
Yes, that's the one thing with Andrew rolling out is you don't love giving the other skip a free draw to learn the draw weight, but
Maybe on the light side.
it's a chance for the other team to learn the ice as well.
Oh, we're close.
Looks good. Looks good.
This can be really anywhere in the rings, but the sweepers will be quite happy to try and put this right in the button for their skipper.
Real good.
It's great learning for the sweepers as well. Down the road, if Tyler has a big draw against a few and really needs to put it in a good spot, then the sweepers can remember that one that they just swept, as opposed to, you know, nonchalantly cleaning it into the rings. That's a great lesson to try to make those as good as you can, no matter what the situation.
Last stone here, fifth end before the halftime break. It's Stupir, the hit and roll out. No problems there, and we get our second blank of the game. Score still 4-1 for Canada, as the teams will have a 5-minute break before they come back onto the ice for the second half.
I just want to point out I did not throw my tick that bad. I was definitely not that light. I was for sure not that light.
First end, facing a very tough end off here, Andrew Stupera. A little tight for line. Doesn't make that jump across. A steal of one for Canada.
As early as we thought. It slid real well.
A blank in second takes us to the third. USA lying one. Stupera this time with a draw. Try and score two, had to come real close to the guard. But in the end, just over curls, feathers it. Score of 1, tied game. And then 4. USA's guard just over curling ever so slightly, giving Tyler Tardy a chance to chase the shot. Comes around the guard, makes contact with the yellow, sticks around 4-3, and a 3-point lead for Team Canada.
Good weight.
I think we're just getting caught a little bit on the weight right now. I think we're just
So with the blank end, it's a 4-1 score for Canada at halftime. Elsewhere we see Scotland, they are up 6-2 on Switzerland. New Zealand are taking on Sweden, leading it. We're playing Italy actually. New Zealand leading Italy 2-1. Norway is playing Switzerland up 6-3.
Like I kind of just threw it straight and it over curled on us.
Germany up 4-0 on China.
Weight, but I put it back out on my release. Okay. And it's still like we were able to hold it. We were able to do stuff with it. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was even like on the lighter side of fresh for sure on both my throws, but.
Can you manage top 4 with that 3-rock? I know it's faster after the mop so, here, but you know it's faster after the mop.
I'm here, aren't I?
You are.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
You want to talk it through?
I need him to get in here to make it. Put him in just for the 6th end every game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get Mars. We got stuff up here. I brought it even extra. It's okay. So,
Just talking that we think that the sheet is a little.
I wouldn't mind an eye drop, actually. Hey, you got eye drops?
Yeah. Looks like this level right here going home. Looks like it's the. That was that intern side. Let's just watch. We're getting a little inside out. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if this line is right.
Just taking a look at the stats here, we see total percentages. They're playing fairly level here, just a 3% advantage for Canada, but scoreboard is the most important thing, really.
Yeah, the big difference in this game was just that fourth end. The over-curled guard ever so slightly by Team USA and the big shot for 3 from Team Canada. And really those 2 shots have been the difference in our game here. Otherwise, it's been quite even.
Greetings from Nova Scotia.
Hard!
Real hard.
Real hard.
Shot.
Tissue.
So you can throw the out turn just so we get the better curl
4-1 the score.
on the guard. You
This
like that?
action is just about to get started again here for end 6.
All right, Luke, let's go.
World Junior Curling Championships 2019. Queen's Place, Emirates Center,
Yeah, I'm thinking
Liverpool,
there.
Nova
Mine's good.
Scotia,
It's all there.
Don't touch it.
East Coast Canada.
Yeah. Don't want to touch it.
It's been a while since the World Juniors were hosted on Canadian soil. We would have to go back to 2009, test event for the Vancouver Olympics.
Not yet.
Okay.
The Canadian juniors, however, were held here in Liverpool not too long ago in 2014. So Liverpool is no stranger to a big curling event. See the Canadian lead slip deep into the rings there on his first one. It's common for the ice to speed up a little bit after the 5th end break. The ice makers will run a mop down the sheet, and that will often clear away some of the frost and the debris, and it just helps those rocks glide a little bit further and a little bit faster. So just caught them a little bit there.
Yep, hold it. Good. Good. Good.
I see. Definitely, right?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Graham
I got 30
Fenson
there.
not falling into that trap.
No, he this time it was him that got to learn from Team Canada.
I do, yeah.
Graham put that guard in a great spot.
Definitely seen a lot of corner guards slip into the rings after halftime. But Graham Fenson's been around the block a few times.
Yeah, that doesn't look heavy.
Mine's good.
I think we can.
2. Gotta go.
Wouldn't necessarily do that for
Mine's good. I think
a
it's
club
better
spiel.
than that.
Hard.
Actually, don't keep going.
The mopping of the ice?
Yeah.
Get it there, boys.
No, that's usually reserved for pretty major championships.
Match it if you can.
Wait only.
Gotta curl big.
10 ends is a long time to be out there and to have the ice sit, so that mop just helps keep the running surface a little bit cleaner.
So they got
A little bit of a different call here from Canada. Just coming edge on edge with that corner guard top 12. Is that just trying to choke off the draw and around?
Yeah, that would be the goal there. I think with the 3-point lead, Canada didn't want to throw a centerline guard, which is what a lot of teams would do in that case if the score was a little bit closer. And by coming in the middle, they would have left a hit and roll for Team USA. So just trying to remove access to bury behind that yellow rock that Team USA has as a guard.
Come on, get even. Let's go.
Come on, go,
USA looking to put up another corner guard here, and of course,
fellas.
this season, the difference being Canada is not allowed to peel any of those corners yet.
All right, we got.
So quite often you'll see all 5 rocks be in play.
especially in a situation like this.
Trying to go a piece around ours.
Isn't typical. Normally you'd see Team Canada come into the top of the 4-foot or the top of the 8-foot, but with that first one sliding deep, it creates a pretty different situation here. Interesting to see what Tyler chooses to do.
So I think 45, 50.
45, 50. Throw it well.
Looks like he's keeping the play to one side.
Okay, line's good. All you.
Good. Think we can.
Hard line
4,
of it.
5. 5, 6.
Hard line. Yep.
Gotta go weight.
Hard.
I'm line.
Just to the right.
Hard, guys. You got it. Keep going.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard, big bounce.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Attempting to come around that rock top 12 and just a little bit
Did
light.
you get there? 50.
Throw a peel.
I don't hate losing these, really, right?
You might be able to do that. It's not terrible.
Gotta keep the shooter around somewhere.
What turn?
Okay. Your turn. They were good, Ben.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to hit the pocket here.
Yep.
We'll see what kind of action we get from the shooter. Goes a bit around the horn.
Hard.
And away, it does.
Nope.
Hard.
And up with some staggered corner guards.
It's a good shot.
It's not a bad setup here for USA.
No, that was a great shot to open up the red rocks on the other side and hang on around for another corner. Even the rock back 12 that stuck around is a pretty helpful rock for Team USA. It could create a jam opportunity behind those yellow rocks later on in the end.
Heel.
Yep.
Whoa. Right off.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sorry. No worries.
All right, so let's do it real quick here.
I don't think it's ever heavy.
Yep, hit it. Bingo.
Half more, tap in.
Weight's close, right? T-line.
This one looked like it got across the center line pretty early. We talked to it before, that bit of a mountain's peak. It's coming across that other side and curling really hard.
Weight was close. Weight's good.
Taking a closer look at Richardson's release here. Anything?
It did look like it was maybe a little bit turned in or over-rotated. It was already past the 12 o'clock position when it was coming out of his hand, and that could help it curl for sure. Probably a big reason as to
pretty good.
why it over-curled, and you heard Andrew say right away, hard out of his hand for the line.
Fresh.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
Fresh.
Whoa. Matt. Hard, Matt. Hard. Go. Roll. Sit. Sorry. Okay.
Sterling would have loved to keep that rock on the other side of the yellow guards to prevent this draw in.
I don't think so.
Mine.
Now leaves Team USA that same draw they just attempted.
Weight's close.
Ben's rock. Line's good.
Weight's good.
Cheese rock.
Gotta get deep.
Cheese. Hard finish, guys.
Go, boys.
Hard, just G. Hard.
Just G, yep, all the way.
Hard G, go.
Gotta go a little more. Gotta go.
Good.
That's good, Luke. Good throw.
That's good, Luke.
Great draw there.
Good weight control there.
Front to T-line, fully buried.
Yeah, and even a little over-buried from that
Just worried about
high
that.
guard that we're looking at.
Run, but like if you
What do you
make
like?
it cross face, you could get them all.
I don't mind the run.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
2/3. Thin 2/3.
2/3 looks close.
The 3-point lead, Canada's just going to try to keep this fairly open, make a run back, and if they just make the double peel, that's just fine. The double peel, you're never giving up more than 2 points. You retain a 1-point lead with the hammer.
Whoa, right off. Okay. Okay.
Just going to be the one.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay.
It's all right. It's fine. He could jam it.
Sorry about
He could also double stuff the run.
You may be able to see a little bit of that yellow rock now for Team Canada after that peel by Sterling.
Playing around to here, I don't like that.
We could guard.
Okay. Unless you like here.
What do we need? Touch 8 foot.
I think this is
Your
better
call.
though.
I think that's a shot, right?
Yep.
T line.
Yep, same way it's
Yeah, tee to just in front of it.
Yeah, you don't need less.
This is a smart call by Andrew. He doesn't want to come around that corner guard and group them for Tyler to make any sort of run back or double.
T line. I agree.
This is a way to pretty much guarantee your 2 if you put it in the right spot.
Ben's rock.
Top tee, boys.
Get a little clock going on this this draw here.
Line's really good.
Around 15 seconds. Has been pretty quick. I spoke to some of the girls who were practicing earlier today. They said it was really fast. 15 seconds would be a testament to that, I think.
Yes, and 15 seconds well behind the tee line. That's a great speed.
Jose.
All right, skipper, thank you.
Do you hate an inch less? Or?
Often when it starts that fast, it will come down a little bit towards the end of the game, especially towards the middle, so we'll have to watch for that.
Deep enough to know his nose.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that, eh?
We're kind of out of the end.
I like
and
this.
I guess we draw around again if he makes it.
It was too early to play that shot,
Yeah,
I think.
sure.
I mean, obviously it's not a huge deal if he does that.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Matt. Whoa. Whoa.
No.
Right off. Alex. Okay, clean. Just clean. Okay. Good. Nice shot, guys. Sorry.
Hitting the open one. As long as we're stick, we're good.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
Good
It'll
one.
curl a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just gave an inch less.
Just knows it. He has to hit the open one. Just one.
Yep. I like it. Right on the
Your
beach.
Team USA calling a weight unit of 1. I believe that means 10 seconds. So 10 seconds from hog line to hog line is a fairly controlled weight hit.
One's nice here.
Yep.
It's tough to keep up with these teams and all of their weight calls for their hits.
I think you'll see a lot of teams just
Easy early, clean.
use a
Just
number of
one.
seconds,
Clean.
like a split time between the hog lines. That's a little easier.
It's pretty standard,
Clean.
but a lot less fun.
You could time them, you know, Laura.
Yep.
Good.
Attaboy.
That's good enough to stick around, and Tyler will have to just chase that open one. Concede the 2 points.
Same weight?
Yeah, it's never fun.
Okay.
Conceding 2 points.
That
Well,
looks good.
to know you can't really do much.
No, but Tyler will still have a 1-point lead and the hammer, so he'll still have complete control of this game. There's no sense in trying anything too risky.
Still hoping to make a roll in here for shot stone. Make sure USA needs to make a hit rather than an open draw.
Yeah, the key with rolling is that it forces Team USA to hit in a different spot. They've just played a hit down here, so giving him a different look.
Okay.
Although I don't think he's making the roll in here.
Jeez.
So it will be a pretty open draw for Stupera. The whole 8-foot is open. Just need a nibble.
Speed's still good here.
Score your 2 points.
I can throw like a
claw back.
Say what you're saying?
About a 10.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a big 2 points here in the 6th end for Team USA. Andrew can get this one into the 8-foot.
Room right now. Line's good.
I like it.
Right on the tee, guys.
Line's curling well.
I don't think you can hurt it.
14-9.
RG, you got it. Right to the tee.
Good job, guys.
Sweep.
There we go. 2 points on the board for USA.
2 yellow.
Yeah.
Bringing the scoreline a little closer.
Okay.
But Canada, as you say, Laura, still
Right, good answer.
by 1. They will have last advantage as well.
Yeah.
We come back with the next
more
time.
ice. Okay.
So let's go for
Ran
it.
a little better and he was a little more confident.
Up 1 width and 7.
5 on this thing.
Yeah.
Anything with a steal in the future?
So are we going around then?
I think so.
Okay.
Little room. Luke's rock.
We're going high.
Where are we going?
High.
You gotta go tight with it. It's really not curling.
You can get it nice and tight.
Hard, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Go.
Gotta go. Come on, get center line.
Come on, guys. Go.
Come on.
All the way.
Come on.
All
Go,
the way
go, go.
hard.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Sorry.
Good
Okay,
throw.
it's not terrible.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, better than killing it early.
Yeah.
4-3
I'm
the
fine
score.
with that, just leaving it and then going. Yeah, it's fine.
Center guard by USA. Would you expect to see them maybe throw a second one as well?
They might. It might be a little bit early, being a 10-end game. If this was an 8-end game, absolutely, I think that they would.
4 or 5.
Line's good.
Line only.
Line's good. Line's good.
But they do know they need to take some chances here. Try to steal at the very least force. Force isn't bad. They can still get their 2 and 8. And then be tied playing the 9th end.
Hard. Go. Take a look. Take a look. Good. Good. Nice shot. Nice sweep.
Yeah, great judge.
How high? It's full top 8, so.
Top 8.
Top 8, pretty much.
Okay.
I wouldn't give too much more here.
I'll give you a little more.
Just a touch.
Go, Pete.
A little more.
Top 12.
Kind of rattling.
Top 12, top 4. Top 8.
Line's good, just top 8.
Had Team Canada gone over to the wing, you might have seen Team USA throw that second center line guard, but because they've come into the rings, it allows Team USA to establish an angle
Yep, Ben, you can hit it.
and get in there on top of them. Although this looks a little bit
All the way
heavier
back.
than they
Go, go, go.
expected.
All the way back.
Okay, go. Whoa.
Keep going. Whoa. Okay.
All right. Jesus.
Or you can probably come this way.
I kind of like to the yellow myself.
I don't mind that.
I don't hate this right now.
Just because going to the wing, we can't be very
So I
wide.
gave you a 40 on the last one, Matt.
46.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 40 on this.
40, yeah, 40 for sure.
I got a little light.
That one I think
I got the same.
Mine's good.
Mine's good.
7 right now.
Weight only. Lots of room. Ton of room, guys.
7, 8.
Ton
Weight's
of room.
good.
That's in.
Just to the
No, right off. Right
Look
off.
just to it.
No. Never ever.
Just in time for second shot.
Tell they get here.
Sorry, Alex.
Good throw. Slight oversweep.
Yeah, and the goal there was just to sit 2.
Like just top 8.
Not the end of the world that it wasn't fully frozen, although they would have liked that to curl a little bit more. Quite a bit of play into the middle though here, which for Team Canada trying to make sure you keep it open and you don't give up a steal could get interesting later in the end.
I think it's close.
I think it's all
Top
right
12.
now. T-line.
Oh, then.
Top 8. I think it's coming.
Just frozen. If it's heavy, we got to go deep.
Is it heavy?
T-line.
And
Because we're
go.
going deep. We're going deep.
Go then, you can go. Luke's rock.
Are we deep? Are we deep?
All the way back, guys, come on. Gotta go.
It's just like, can't do much with that, right?
Tried to go for plan B there and sweep it around that red rock. Just over curled on them.
I'm okay with Pew.
I don't mind Pew, yeah.
Okay. I think Pew will give you guys a bit more of a chance to work with it.
Is that a lot of ice?
I don't think it's too much, no, but I don't
This
mind
is the
seeing
spot that
minimum
we've
here.
seen be quite
You guys
straight.
like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're bringing their weight down to see if they can get a little extra curl.
Pew, weight's okay.
Close.
Pew.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
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 Pew. No.
Whoa.
Sterling, just Pew. Hard, Sterling.
Hard, Sterling.
Hard to it.
Hard.
Real hard.
Hard, you got it.
Hard.
Hard.
Real
hard.
Okay. Okay, not bad. It's not bad.
Some updates from the other sheets. On sheet A, Scotland leading Sweden by a big score of 10-3. Sheet C, we have Norway with a lead of 6-3 over Switzerland. Germany is up 4-2 over China on sheet D, and over on sheet E, we have New Zealand making their World Junior Curling Championship debut, and they have a 1-point lead right now over Team Italy.
Just hack. Hack. Hack.
The Kiwis are in town.
Yeah, it's great for them making their first appearance here at the World Juniors.
Just a short trip across the pond for them.
Yes, they might have something to say about my comment earlier about the Canadians even feeling a bit of jet lag with 4 hours. I apologize to the Kiwis.
Okay. You just go right into it. Scroll here.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
A lot better than
Same.
rolling into it.
I don't mind mint.
I don't even mind
Do you
the
hate
same
the
weights.
intern at this?
A little bit.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, mint.
Mint? Okay.
I think that's good for mint.
Okay.
Ben's just curled, and I mean,
don't
your
think
first
he'd
one moved.
overthrow this, though.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
That
think if
last
you're-
one
yeah,
was
even
just
if you're
Pew.
I'll try and
that's
give you
fine.
some work to do here, Alex.
Light mint. Whoa. We're just mint.
Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Weight's okay. Sterling.
Whoa. Sterling.
Hard. Real hard. Hard anything. Go, 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 go. That's good. Okay.
Matt making just a bit of a roll in there. Makes for a pretty difficult double for Team USA, so they're just going to try to hit that one and stick in front of it to create a good angle for themselves.
Hack. Good hack.
Close.
Hack.
Wayne?
Close. Just hack.
I think this
Weight's
outturn
good.
going away, Xander, is the straightest spot that we've seen on the sheet so far.
All you got, Ben. Hard.
Come on.
Hard. Hard.
Trying to get this one to curl a bit.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, Luke. It's not bad. Okay. That's a tough one to get out. Yeah. Not bad.
If you go here, we're fourth. He probably just comes here then.
Or with the intern?
You think you can get to the inside?
I don't know. That looks real tough.
I think you can, but it's,
Okay.
you'd have to be real
What if
close
you just
to the
freeze
guard.
the red?
That was my first thought there.
He probably
kinda-
still comes here. Well, I guess we got
then you
that
just rip the
then.
double.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we just freezing the red?
Yeah, freeze
Do you
the
want to
red.
just freeze it or tap it an inch?
I don't want to touch it.
No,
Okay.
just freeze it.
Okay, so like I'm thinking of 45 here, Sterling, 45-50.
Yeah,
I'm throwing
40
it on a
45
couple
is
of
good.
45?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, make it good here, guys.
I got there.
Line only.
Felt okay.
Line's fine.
Line only.
Line's good.
Whoa, he's got a curl.
Weight's good.
Line's really good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Stay with it, Matt.
Okay, line's over.
Just freeze it.
Whoa.
We're there.
No
Whoa.
bounce.
No. Whoa. Curl.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
good. Nice shot.
It's real good.
Beauty.
Good.
Nice sweep.
Yeah, it's real good.
I like that.
What'd you get?
40?
Great shot by Sterling.
Yeah.
Puts Team USA in a pretty tough spot.
Potentially.
Canada sitting 3 with the hammer.
Nose run.
Up to you. If we make this, I think you'll be able to play a soft nose double.
Say that again?
If we make the come around, I think he's got a nose double.
Yeah,
Tough
but
to
he's
get in there.
playing with this. Now we can hit and roll under. Like, it's not terrible.
Your call.
I don't hate this, though.
I don't
I don't
either.
either.
Which way you want to play this?
I like the intern.
I like the end.
All right, Luke.
Just a hair low.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the first time we've seen Violet be all wide on his intern.
Just that same little in-out motion on release, and with that kind of weight, just doesn't forgive you.
Just dropping that shoulder a bit.
That shot there was kind of all or nothing. If they didn't make that, they knew they were likely going to give up a few points. If they had have left that guard up there, gives them a few more options. I didn't mind Andrew's original call of coming around and freezing to the back one. Get another one in behind a whole bunch of staggered rocks is never a bad thing.
I really like that.
I don't think it's bad if we don't get fourth shot.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to move the reds far, even if you just touch them and change the angles a little
Do you
bit.
guys like fresh, or do you want to throw a little more?
I think fresh is fine.
I think fresh is more than
third.
You really don't need to move it much.
Third.
Okay.
Yeah, we're hitting a third, so I think fresh is
Where
more
there
than
might be
enough.
a triple on the reds as it lies.
Yeah, and they're trying to jiggle them around a bit
You just need
to
to take
take that triple away, and they're also trying to just find a way to remove that yellow one without any kind of jam. They can't curl up too much here, or they risk hitting it into that back red one in the back 8.
Yep.
Yes!
So essentially removing the yellow here.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Trying to wiggle around the reds as well.
No roll on the
Looks
red.
close.
Gotta sit. Sit.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it might still be a triple there.
It's all right. The triple's much harder now.
We were just right in between sticking it or hitting and rolling.
The scoreboard the way it is,
Tough one. Good throw.
Team USA kind of has to give this one a try.
Okay, should run nice and straight on you.
Yeah, pretty much just nose, right? Yep. Okay.
All right, throw good.
Yep. No.
Go, Luke.
Gets 2.
Hard out. Okay. All right. I just got to be careful in that spot, right?
That wasn't a spot earlier. I can't believe it.
It's really big to get rid of that second rock at least. Might get lucky and be left a double here from Tyler Tardy to get out of this end. It was looking like it could have been a pretty big score for Canada.
Yeah, I like
Sam.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh. I thought
We line this up so that this
it
goes
might
into
jam.
here.
Yeah.
Where is that, like there?
I thought I threw mine pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like fresh here.
Yeah, I like that.
Unless you want to just roll here.
That's fine
I
too.
can't play this.
Yep.
I think roll a half
Let's just
rock
stick
airway
around.
is ideal.
He's got to make a double.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
Still looks like lots of ice.
I agree.
Bit of a cautious.
Would we like roll a half rock
call
Alex's
here?
way or a full rock?
Yeah, they could split the ring
Nose isn't
somewhere
even
and
that bad.
Okay.
Like a
put it
corner
as far
rock.
away
What
from
kind
that
of
rock
weight?
back 8 as they can and
Okay, yeah.
probably
We can
get
hold
there
this real
too.
well here.
What they're probably concerned about
I
is
think it's
leaving
max, to be honest.
Andres Tapera a freeze somewhere to get out of this
I
end.
think that's
By
fine
playing
if you
this
just give
hit,
us like 10 and a half.
If nose is okay, I don't mind.
they'll at least keep the
Let's
blank
go,
alive.
okay.
And being the 7th end, going into the 8th end with the hammer up one is not a bad thing. So this is a pretty surefire way to make sure you don't get forced, I think is the big thing that Tyler's thinking about here.
Close.
And
Yep.
accepting the blank might happen.
Hard. Hard, Matt.
Right to it.
Yep. Hard. Hard to it.
Hard right to it. Never off, guys.
Good.
Okay, that's fine.
They do set 2.
That's fine. It was good weight.
Yeah.
It was on the lighter side like we asked for.
Surprised that curled though.
There is a fairly simple double there for Team USA, but as you can see, they're looking at just rolling in front and hoping to force Tyler Tardy.
If we're
I
right
think it's
here,
real thing. I don't know.
Super
It
hard.
must be kind of tough.
Like one.
okay,
That. You like
It'll
that?
curl it. Here. Close.
This call is great if you can make the shot, but this is a very, very precise shot not to leave Tyler Tardy a
like we
shot
roll
for
dead
2.
in front of it, it's a really hard two.
One.
Yeah, you like that ice or?
Yeah, it should be a little.
I like the weight in the spot. We could just chip it out with back 12 weight.
Yeah.
Play the split essentially.
One up.
Close. Clean.
Good one.
Yep. Close.
Good one.
Yes.
Good one.
Clean. There. Hard. Hard.
Roll it, roll it, roll
Wherever
it.
you got you.
Go. Okay. Okay. That's a 10.
That was the danger with trying that shot.
Yeah, leaves it
Pretty easy for Tyler Tardy to score 2 now.
And Andres Tapera was really only, a couple of inches
I
from
wouldn't
making
say
that
light,
shot
I just think-
perfectly.
No, same weight's good.
It was probably like
That was
10-7.
the trouble with that call.
Like, it was pretty close.
It was perfect or it was giving up a deuce. Trying that double, it was pretty easy double, and they're only down 1 playing the 8th end. But giving a lot of respect to Team Tyler Tardy and Team Canada.
Whoa.
Knowing that if they're down 1 without the hammer, they probably don't win the game anyway, so
Alex.
taking their chances.
Well, still going to make this one here, Tyler Tardy.
Yeah.
This one hanging a bit wide on them.
You're good.
Clean,
You're good.
clean,
You're
clean.
good.
Now
Good
digging in, growing some teeth. And that will set for 2. Canada very much in control here.
You're gonna throw it that bad, I don't mind doing it.
They get their 3-point lead back. And it's a 6-3 game with 3 ends remaining.
That extra weight between his legs. Holy. That was a ballsy call.
Are we
Two in and eight.
That went over my head.
same?
I felt I had to
Now or
explain it.
what?
Yeah, I think
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Figure you guys guys are looking at that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just really wanted to play that.
Weight's close.
I don't think we need to do anything
Weight
crazy
only.
here.
Yeah.
I think we're there.
Just worried about
Line's good.
coming off. Yeah, line's great.
Half in the 4.
No, line's perfect.
Half in the 4.
Easy, easy, easy.
Yep. Yes.
Good spot.
Good
shot. Good one.
First stone right on the tartan by Canada.
So about
They
halfway.
lead at 6-3. USA have a tiny hill to climb.
But they're certainly not out of this game. Deuce back here, and they're right back into it.
Just halfway. Where?
Yeah,
2,
5-rock
3.
rule.
2, 3.
I haven't looked at the statistics or anything, but I
Just
feel
the
like we've
two.
been seeing a lot more 3s and 4s this season.
Absolutely. A lot crazier things have happened with this 5-rock rule than
Just the 2.
what would be USA coming back in this game.
Good spot.
Teams here will have to pay attention to the ice potentially changing. If we're going to see the speed come down in certain spots, this would be around the time that it might happen.
Room right now.
So sweepers are going to have to be very aware of the paths that they're in.
Wait if you can. Matt's rock all day.
You don't need to go right
4,
now.
5.
Matt's rock all
Little
day.
bit of room.
Line only.
Matt's in.
Has to curl. Matt's rock.
Yep. Hard, boys.
Almost fighting it.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Keep it going.
Real hard.
Go, 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 go. Oh, if it's not in.
Sorry, Alex.
Shoot.
I thought off a little too soon.
I thought so too.
That was my thought.
Trying to bring that second one into the rings,
can't get a
but
bird.
not a bad outcome to be so tight
on the
and
outside, right?
pretty much fully guarding that one in the rings.
Okay, it's, I think it's a little soft in the last. I'll try to throw it the same. Top tee. Top 8.
Careful early.
Wait a little bit.
Line's good.
Top 12, top 8. Luke.
Luke's rock. He's got a curl, Luke.
Just you go.
He's got a curl.
Is this
Yep.
hanging on the center line a bit?
A little bit. It's starting to come off there now. And now's where we're going to see the big curl and the big finish.
Hard, Luke. Go, 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 go. Hard. Go, 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 go.
I think it's buried, right? Maybe.
Looks like he was able to bury it.
Just a 2 here, Alex.
Although
I have a
being
thin
a
half.
fairly high guard,
No, I think
Matt
he's
should be able to chase this.
If I just,
They hit the guard, you hit the guard.
yeah.
Q.
Sterling, you've thrown this a couple times. What am I looking at here?
It's gonna move if you put it out a bit. It's gonna run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try and be just Pew here.
Yeah. Just Pew.
Little
Lead.
light.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Hard!
Gotta go.
Hard!
Real hard.
Hard!
Can't
Yep,
really
stay
afford to
hard,
crash
Sterling, hard!
too hard on the guard here. As it's in the free guard zone, sees the pair already out to sweep it.
Okay.
Hits the bumper, so free guard zone violation.
Right about
Thrown
there
rock,
for Daz.
it's taken out of play. Guard is replaced.
That's guarding the other side of the rock. It was on.
I honestly had no idea where I was.
It was
That's
like,
probably the-
oh, you can see the ring.
I think it's a little deeper,
Straight
to be
to you.
honest.
Ah, yeah. It was somewhere around there, I think. I think that's pretty close.
I think that's pretty close. I could see like
I think it's pretty close. It wasn't that buried.
In this situation, it actually is up to Team USA, the final placement of that rock. So they're just confirming that that looks
You gotta play
close.
this, but I don't know how good that is.
Okay.
I mean, you loop here, like, that's fine, but he's playing this.
Yeah.
And we're in deep trouble down the middle. We got to move some granite, so.
I don't mind this. This is good.
Could go here, too, but.
Good.
Thinking that, to be honest.
That was my first thought.
What do you like?
Could roll the other way. Right.
Can you really get in there, or are you just going to set up a corner frozen double?
Right, I don't like leaving a run.
Like, how good can you make this? Can you get there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it then. This looks flatter from here.
Yeah, houses are tough to tell.
Here?
Right. Okay. Good work. What are we throwing here? Board. Okay, nice and controlled board here.
Throwing board weight here, another option would be to just play a heavy draw or a back line and just sort of split them so you have more rocks to work with later on. Pretty precise to try to make this roll perfectly
Just
board
board,
and
board.
not leave a double.
Yep. Board.
Canada's had a bit of an advantage at second.
Hard.
Matt Hall outplaying Richardson so far.
Gotta go hard.
Come on. Roll it.
This is a pretty good roll. Hi, Ben.
That's a good one.
That is perfect.
I like that.
It's a great shot.
Okay. Is that the out?
Yeah, throw it well. This I don't kind of see curling a ton.
I agree. 7-8 slow. Probably want to throw it where we want to hit it.
Yeah.
Where Ben rolled to, if Matt makes contact on this run back, he probably makes the double.
Whoa. Yeah, roll it off.
Hanging a bit.
We're fine.
Close to jamming on that red. That would have been
You were thinking what I was thinking.
sketchy.
Make sure these are 2 guards.
So where are we
deeper than
guarding?
halfway.
Just the middle, right?
So.
Andrew's
Halfway.
asking for this guard to be quite high so that the run back is harder for Team Canada.
It's high.
Halfway high.
Line's good. Line's
No
weight's
deeper
good.
than a 2.
Plenty right now.
2, 3.
How's line?
2.
Line's gonna get here. It just can't be heavy.
Yeah, it's just a hair
It's
deeper
okay.
than the last one.
Oh,
Line's
no,
pretty
I don't want
good.
you to touch it. It'll be fine.
It's a 2.
It just got to
That's about
sit.
the
Weight's
same.
good.
Just
Weight's
has
good.
to sit.
It's kind of a high 2. It's good.
Okay.
Sit. It's good. I think. This way.
Another attempt at this run back for Team Canada.
Yeah, that's
That's good too.
just a hair low.
Yep. Hard.
Alex.
Real hard.
You got it. You got
Hard.
it. Go.
Whoa. Get out of there.
That is joy.
And rolls perfectly in front of
Great throw.
his rock in the rings. Couldn't do any better than that.
Pretty spectacular shot by Sterling Middleton. Gets a big applause from the home crowds here in Liverpool.
At a World Championship like this, you need shots like that to get your team out of trouble.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Oh,
Be close.
Want to go a little bit.
Yep. Line's
Top
good.
8.
Yeah, line.
Just frozen.
Hard.
Top 8.
Hard.
Hard, boys.
Gotta go, guys. Go. Hard. Gotta get it in.
Go.
Keep going.
Okay.
Fortunately, Luke coming up a little bit short there. Almost acts as a second guard for Team Canada in this case.
60's probably easily over.
Pretty tough to remove that red
Unless you
rock
wanna
now
go
for
here.
Team USA.
I don't hate that either, but
I
I
kind of like
still
the
want to
guard.
throw
'cause
a guard and regret it. I really like the guard. It's just if he can manage to do that or something.
It's fully buried. He has nothing on either side.
I think there's a way he can get it that way.
ooh.
Let him throw it. He can't kill the red.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just guard it a hair on this side.
He can never.
Yeah.
He can
If
never
he's gonna
kill
do
it,
that,
and
he has to
knows
freeze,
it.
and then we can just
Yeah.
guard it again.
Yeah,
Six-
just
60.
half a rock on this side.
Yeah.
You might want to wait for
60,
it.
Yeah, we were
65
not
will
gonna
be
kill
nice
this
and
early.
high.
Yeah, the conversation there. That redstone
there.
so
Felt
fully
pretty good.
buried.
Good. We're
Canada
Well then.
don't think
Line
one
one.
only.
You gotta
Americans
switch.
can get to it. So just throwing
Line's
another
okay.
guard
Alex, though.
and telling
No,
them,
line
well,
only.
Finish
have
it.
a crack at it.
Yep, yep. Go, Alex. Go, 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 go. Hard, guys.
Go,
Stay
go,
on
go, go,
it.
go,
Yep,
go,
yep,
go,
yep,
go.
Yep, yep. That's good.
Real good.
great pair.
What'd you got?
60.
Just
You got
a little
60
bit.
there?
Come
I'm not sure the average person watching out there would realize
Just
quite
only
how
have two
hard it is
ways.
to throw it just over the hog
Probably
line
just
like
not
that.
even I don't even
You're
think we
going
need
so
to throw T to
slow,
make
and
it. Okay,
it's
top
easy
one.
to
You're
overthrow
rolling back to
those
there,
and
so it's just-
quite easy to hog them as well. That's a rock from being not over the hog line, so well done by Sterling and his sweepers.
Wait a little more, but
a touch more.
I just wasn't too confident.
Almost T probably, right?
Like what, 3 or 4 feet more?
Yep. Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yep. It's top 4.
How's the
Just
weight?
a little more. Top 8. Top 8.
Close. Yep.
Weight's pretty good.
Yep.
Yep.
That's you.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Whoa.
Top 4.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Just top 8, top 4.
Bend.
Yep, yep, yep.
Hard on that one. Hard on that one. Go. Good.
Pretty good,
It's all
okay.
split.
Give
The
us a
yellows
chance
here, trying to give themselves a chance.
Yeah, they were trying to give themselves, two ways at that red rock. They didn't quite bump it far enough, but the rock on the center line is definitely usable for them and pretty difficult for Team Canada to remove. They'll have to be careful
nose
of that
and just a
jam.
hair across.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nose. Cross it a hair, yeah.
Mint?
Kind of weight.
Yeah, like mint.
Yeah.
Mint? Okay.
Yeah. Like that ice? Should be minimum.
Okay, then I like minimum.
Yeah.
Okay.
You saw this last end with fresh, so.
Yep.
Solid mint!
Whoa. Whoa.
Solid
Whoa.
mint!
Clean.
No!
Whoa. Matt.
Not.
Oh, gotta go.
Hard for nose.
This one really needs to dig in.
Hard Matt.
Gotta go.
Oh, jams it,
Okay.
leaves.
Okay.
USA lying 1 and third shot. What a turnaround.
Quite a turning point.
Well, do you remember Tardy saying, I don't want to throw a guard and regret it?
With a 3-point lead. It's tough in that situation, though, because he was set up so well. It's tough to really do much else. But even if you were to peel his own guard in the middle, the Team USA is never getting more than 2.
Well, we ever hit that in line 3?
Now looking at maybe a chance for 3.
I know.
Like he's probably running.
Well, he's probably almost hitting one of them, right?
Timeout
We're
for
only one right now,
USA.
right? I mean,
I just hate we go like this. He's playing this and he can roll it huge.
I mean, it's tough to get it out.
I'm worried about that 6 rock and rolling off it, but we can't afford to group and run.
Well, but you go here,
It's kinda
not
Christmas
an easy
tree.
run. He probably gives us 2 if he makes it. Like,
I mean, 2 we're, we're
in it
still
with 2.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
2's fine.
let's make sure we get our 2.
well, I think this is a
just
safe
don't
for
like-
2.
Yeah,
This
I
is
just
how he
don't like
really
that.
can hurt us.
I mean, once we do
Because
this,
you got nothing over here, right?
At this
It's like
point,
we got
he's just going
no way
for
of
it.
seeing that they're running, right?
Like, he doesn't
Right,
have
that
a
is
choice.
also
He
for
has
the
to play
3.
this if we go here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an easy draw. Like, it's got to
We're
take
taking
it, like,
tons and tons
well,
of
Liz,
ice.
we should know this track by now, right? But we need you to throw
Well,
in
we're
your
going
guard.
way wider
Guys, it
than
seems
we've
like
been.
the speed stayed about the same, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's any frost creep in or anything like this, all right?
Do you like this?
Yeah, I think don't be
If
afraid
he
to leave
misses
it
the
high.
run, he gives us 4.
Yeah, don't be afraid to leave it higher, right?
Christmas
like
tree,
you just gotta
third
bite
shot.
the 8.
Yeah.
A little more
Second
and bite
shot.
the 8, right? Don't
Yeah.
get it too tight.
Okay, so I think I took here on that guard.
This is Mark
Yep.
Lazar, team coach, is coming in for that
Yeah.
1-minute coach interaction.
A little high is okay. Yep.
Now,
Like,
The thinking
just
here,
touching
if they
eight
make
for
the
a
hit
second
on the
shot is
red
not bad,
and
right?
lie 3, they're forcing Canada to make the hit and roll, and if they do, then
Speed's fine out here.
it's
Yeah.
tough for USA to get to it.
Yeah, and with the hit and roll for Team Canada, they're rolling behind 4 rocks. It's not like they're trying to roll behind a single rock, which would be a pretty difficult shot. There's quite a bit of real estate for Tyler Tardy to roll behind there.
You hear them mention the term Christmas tree. What does that really mean?
So with the Christmas tree, they're trying to just bury a small piece of this rock behind that red one. So it essentially will guard a little bit of the rock back 8, but also be a little bit buried of the rock that they're throwing. So it's tough for them to access any rock and stick around.
Like the overlapping branches of a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it, girl, Ben. Just Ben.
This one is hanging out there a little bit, but should finish a bit coming down this path.
Just looking to bury a piece of this, see if they can.
Okay, I don't think that's too bad.
Not quite.
Makes it tough.
But about edge on edge. Maybe not even.
Nothing like a
Does leave a double for Tyler Tardy, I believe.
Feel. Like, yeah, okay. All right, let's go normal. Normal? I was thinking peel, but.
I mean, gotta get 2 here, so we gotta go for the double if he leaves it.
He knows it. I don't know. I don't think we have 2.
I don't think so either.
Well, definitely can't crash on the guard here.
No.
Clean. Yep. 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 Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Big shot here.
Whoa. Whoa. Not.
Hanging out a bit. Gets 1, not the second. That's going to be an open hit for 3 for USA. Wow.
Yeah, I think knowing that they couldn't crash on that guard, maybe thrown and swept a little bit conservatively.
That's pretty easy to do. And now definitely looking back on that call of the guard.
I just thought back to my one.
I think he regrets it.
Yeah, like he said, he didn't want to.
Kind of got talked into it by the rest of his team. Tyler maybe just needs to stand his ground on that one and go with his gut.
I agree, though. It was looking pretty good. But now, open hit for 3, Andrew Stopera.
Come on, man.
Got to make this one to tie the game with 2 ends to go. And now just cleaning it sounds pretty good. Looks pretty good. By Team USA, 3 points on the board. Tied game, 6 each. Don't go anywhere. 2 ends to go.
Just gotta go double.
A lot of excitement left in this one.
Way to go. All right, good end. Okay. Let's put the pedals on the hook.
Okay, let's get up here.
Me and Hack ready to go. We're not long on time, but
okay, don't have
can't
extra.
be slow.
Good one.
Sorry, Tyler. I thought that was
guys.
tight.
Stay in
backed up, eh? Backed up a lot. Give him the steal.
Yeah, no.
You want to play the tick or no?
So
I don't mind just going to the wing there.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind that.
To the wing?
Yeah. Okay.
Just gotta stop.
Sit, mama.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. It's a good spot, actually.
Okay, I gotta imagine this will be up to speed here.
Imagine it to be pretty
A hair quicker, maybe, yeah.
6-6 the score, all tied, 2 ends to go. Well, at least 2 ends. We might have an extra.
What do you think?
We're all tied after 10 ends as well.
Lead's good. Back behind T.
Big comeback by USA. We're down
Make
3.
sure you're behind.
This 9th end now is going to be quite interesting.
Gotta go.
Obviously, Canada would quite like to blank the end, retain last an advantage, come home with a tight score, just try and control in that 1 point. But of course, USA trying to do the opposite. We'll probably see 2 center guards from them. Well, it could be a bit of an all or nothing end for the Americans.
Yeah, you'll often see that in the 9th end of a tied game, especially with the 5-rock rule. The team with the hammer is trying so hard to blank, and then the team without the hammer almost gives them an easy 2 or 3 because they're trying so hard not to allow that blank.
Go with it if it's in.
No. No, it's not getting buried. It's just going to stop. Yep.
Slipping a little bit deep, though, here. They were trying for that second guard, and leaves it open for Team Canada to chase, so that's going to definitely help to keep this end a little bit more open for Team Canada.
I don't think this will do a whole lot for you.
Just Pew. Wait's okay. Whoa. Pew. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Roll away. Sterling. Hard Sterling to it.
Hard to it. Right to it.
Get on the yellow, I think. Okay.
Yep, Tyler. Yep. Right out.
Yep.
Okay. It's all right.
Nice. That's fine.
Team USA is in a bit of a tough position here. If they take the risk and throw another guard or come around, they're leaving those 2 Canadian rocks over on the side, but by playing this hit, if they don't make the perfect roll, they allow Team Canada to walk up and maybe peel that center guard, and any chance of a steal is effectively over at that point.
So hard to hear him. I know, I thought he said go.
I was thinking out. Okay, fresh. Try and roll to the other wing.
Yep. Throw it well.
Yep.
It's okay.
Whoa.
Fresh. Right off.
Whoa.
Sterling. Hard, Sterling. Hard to stick. Second. Okay.
Not surprised to see that run quite straight. That's the
the
out-turn going away that we've seen straight this entire game. That's a really big rollout for Matt Hall.
3 guard.
Yeah. 3 guard.
Allows USA to throw a second center line guard without too much risk. Now with only 1 red rock in the rings.
It's just tight, right? That's good.
3.
Should be good.
Just 3.
Good. Yeah, Wait's
A little bit of room. Luke. Luke's rock. Got a curl.
Wait's good, right? Wait's good.
Really got to curl, Luke. Really got to go, Luke.
Can't be in. Can't be in.
I know.
Can't be in.
Oh, gee. Breaks, mama.
Okay. No. Okay.
Just really, I think.
I throw that. Fine. Just
speeding.
Didn't curl?
I know it was heavy.
Okay, throw it well. I think that's close.
I agree.
Solid Pew. Lead.
More than mine.
Close. Well, we're here solid.
More than mine.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard to it.
Hard to it.
Real hard.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard. Okay, whoa.
Roll it. Good.
We'll see some other scores here. A final, Scotland picking up a win on Sweden.
Whatever you like.
Elsewhere, Norway's up
1 up.
8-5 on Switzerland. Germany up 6-2 on China. And New Zealand up 4-2 on Italy. Might pick up their first ever game at the World Juniors.
1 up.
That would be something.
Oh, yeah. Pushing 2.
be careful with how we're outing it, you know.
Okay.
Team USA trying to roll in with that rock, and unfortunately rolling out of the rings leaves a pretty big opportunity for Canada.
Yeah.
Tyler thinks it might be in.
Sure. Whatever you like. I like this more. This is fresh? Yeah. Okay. Is this gonna move, guys?
I think it should run pretty straight for you out this far.
Okay.
Weight's good.
Whoa, 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 close. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, Alex. Whoa, no. Whoa, whoa. Yep, no. Yep. No roll. No roll. Set. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's good.
That's 90.
Just kind of finished.
Just trust this one, right?
Yeah, good outcome.
Trust the ice.
What Sterling's apologizing for there, it appears to be a pretty good shot rolling into the rings, but they didn't want to roll quite that far because it leaves this hit and roll for Team USA and Luke to try to roll in behind those two rocks.
Hard!
One.
Yep. Hard! 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 Hard!
Sit.
You're just bored.
11. Okay. 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 Ended up being 11.
Just fresh. I like that weight.
Okay, that ice is good.
No question with the 5 rock rule. Would you rather give up 2 if you're USA? Or give them the blank?
Yep. Pair more weight.
I'm not sure the stats on that. That's a tricky one. I think you definitely would rather be, you know, that old down one with and the up one without situation. But to be down 2 is still a pretty big hill to climb. But it's not a bad situation. It's certainly not as bad as it would have been when we had the 4 rock rule to be down 2 in the last end.
Sorry, it kind of came out of my hand funny.
Pretty interesting to see
really held that.
how the stats stack up after one season. But of
Sorry,
course,
Tyler just got that going, I think.
overall stats for all teams might not necessarily apply to your team.
Exactly, and
Not
until
bad
you
at
play
all.
enough games with the 5
Yeah,
rock
it's
rule
Christmas
with your
tree the right
team,
way. Yeah.
it's going to be tough to know your exact stats in
I
different
mean, like, it's
situations.
curling enough here with Q. We should be able to get to it.
But that's certainly something to pay attention to throughout the season, and especially teams that have been together for a long time.
Get that buried, right? I was a little full with mine.
Yeah. Same speed?
Yep. Not
Little
Eddie.
room
Top
right
4.
now. Try to go easy
Top 8.
early.
Top 8, right?
Line's good.
Top 4, we can go.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Line's better.
G.
Yep, you guys can go
Get to
deep.
finish, G.
Yep.
14-7.
Gotta get it back there, guys.
G all the way.
Hard,
G all the way.
All the way.
Hard.
All the
Little
way.
more, yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
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 Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Hard.
A little more,
Hard.
a little more.
Hard.
Nice fit, Chris.
I think that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good.
This is hardly even there.
No, he's got almost all of it.
Everyone
he's a
knows. Yeah.
Wait, oh shit.
He makes another one, it's the same shot, right? Yeah. I like that. Like, hair high is perfect, but nose we stick. Yeah. Like
That's
this?
just about edge on edge.
It's kind of where
Okay. Yeah.
maybe being left-handed comes
Yeah, even like a soft mint I don't hate.
Yeah.
makes it a little easier.
Then we're able to finish
Yeah,
this.
Tyler can see a little bit more of this rock than a right-handed player would be able to see from the hack, making it a little bit easier
I
for
think this
him
is good
to hit
for
what he
mint.
needs to make this
The
short
nose
run
is
back.
pretty good too.
Not sure this would be there for a right-handed player, especially on how straight this out turn is. Out turn for the righties, in turn for Tyler.
Yep.
Counterclockwise.
Yes.
Close.
That's-
Yep.
That's a lot of thinking for me.
Hard.
Hard to it.
Yes.
Hard to it. Hard
Pretty good here. Past the guard. And
Six.
runs it back.
Good shot.
And gets it set for 3. And now decision time for USA. Slash the double give up at 2. Or you go all in here with another draw.
The fact that they played the draw on the first one says to me that, you know, they're all in, they're taking the risk to do it on the second.
Yes! To it. Hard. Yes! Yes!
Good sweeping by
No.
Horvath.
Good shot.
Hey, that's real good.
Is that weight okay or down, up?
Just mint.
Okay.
It just pushed the yellow out.
Okay.
Hey, we can only be T-line. We can't be back here anymore.
Yeah.
Okay?
Same spot. All right, yeah, I like it. Throw it the same. We'll get her a little deeper if we can, but good weight last time.
No, you can't be too much deeper because they'll play the in off his way.
Okay.
The same spot's perfect.
Okay. Not heavy.
Line's good. Hair
There we
tighter.
go.
Time easy early if you can.
Missed this one, you give up 4, probably the game.
G.
Make a good one though.
Let's go a little bit.
Might steal.
Close. Just a hair higher.
This is a huge shot for Andrew.
As much as you can, G.
Sweeper's looking pretty happy with it. There's enough weight. Slips to the back of the forefoot. Oh well, have they left an in off the red?
They have. I think it's quite flat, but the rocks are so close together, and Tyler can throw such big weight that I do think this shot is there for him.
That shot is like just made automatically.
Okay.
If that Yellowstone just stops half a foot shorter, it's probably good, and it's tough to get to. But Tyler Tardy's so accurate with a bit up weight.
How thin can we hit it and make it?
Definitely throw enough weight.
Hit a third and get 2.
I think you can tighten up a hair if I'm honest, but
Hair left.
yeah. 2's huge here.
2 is huge. 3 would be a killer for Canada. Tyler Tardy, last stone, 9th end. Big weight. Trying to come off his own stone here. Kick across and get to the yellow.
Do it.
Hold tight. Hold tight. Just rolls underneath. Slight shockwave across the arena here in Liverpool as that stone doesn't make contact. So close. Can hardly fit a piece of paper in between those rocks as it just slips past. And that is a steal of 1 risk reward for USA. And they're the lead, 7-6, 1 end left. Canada with a hammer.
What side do you like for the corner? Right here?
Yeah, either side's fine, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Line's good.
Little ad, little
nice
ad.
and tight. Little room.
Luke a little.
Luke.
Luke.
Hard Luke.
Gotta go, Luke.
Gotta go, guys.
Gotta
Come
go,
on.
Luke.
All the way.
Come on.
All the way, Luke. Go.
Go.
Hard, Luke. Go.
Come on, get center. Come on, go, 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 go.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Probably have to go around it.
Around? It's fine.
7-6, USA leads
Are you throwing a
the game.
55.
Tight.
When I believe it's the first time they've led the game, all game.
It is. They've definitely hung in
Yeah, I
there.
think that's kind
there.
of.
Line's good.
2 right now.
Okay.
Not bad timing
2, 3.
to be
I
up
think we're close.
before the last end.
Just 2. 1, 2.
Line's good.
No, although we just were talking about
Sterling,
this
you can go.
5-rock rule and being
Hard, Sterling.
down 1 with or up 1 without.
Gotta
and
go then. Hard.
probably
Go,
rather
go,
be
go,
down
go,
1
go,
with,
go,
so
go.
for Tyler in that
Hard
last
you can.
end to try that in off, I think the risk was worth the reward versus just drawing for 1. This corner guard, though, not quite in an ideal spot for Team Canada.
Now you want to bring that a little wider, a little closer to the house, make sure both draw paths are open.
Wait's close. Top four.
Might be choking off access to the forefoot here.
Top four.
Barry's most
T back four. T line.
Close, Luke.
It's getting close, I think.
Yep, you
Stay
can go.
close.
Yep. You can go, Luke.
Yep. Just you.
Just Luke.
Yep, hard Luke.
Get a piece tuck. Come on.
Come on. Tuck a piece. Come on.
Going.
Felt like I threw that good.
I mean, maybe a smidge out. I thought you would get it there, though.
Yeah, okay. Okay, pretty good, though.
Edge on edge.
Quite Barry.
I don't mind this.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
T-line.
Tyler recognizing that corner guard for them.
Okay, so
Not really usable as long as the center line guard is here, so trying a tick shot to remove it out of the middle and leave himself with another corner guard.
Okay, I don't think it's heavy.
Weight's good.
Weight's good. Close.
Line only. Weight's perfect.
Whoa. Back 8.
Back 8. Back 4. Back 4.
Matt. Yep.
Hard.
Hard, Matt.
Hard.
Skirling. Yep. Whoa.
I got the shooter.
Yeah, go. Yep.
Great shot.
Good shot.
Great throw.
Real nice.
You like that?
It's out and we go here.
I don't mind
Right,
center
my
guard.
thought was that.
Pretty good little
Just be
split.
high on those two corners. It's pretty good.
Okay. All right. This is the 3 guard here.
Yeah.
Still tough to draw the forefoot or draw the button as it lies.
Yeah, right now I'm not actually sure. There is a draw to the button, so Team Canada will want to be aware of that and make sure that they always at least have a shot for 1 this end.
It's a 1, right?
2. I gave it a little bit. I think it's fine.
Okay.
2, 3.
2.
It's still a pretty good result trying
2.
that split
No, it looks
2.
heavy.
2.
for lead, Alex.
2, 3.
No. Just let it sit.
Breaks, Mom.
Close, Luke.
I think it's curled enough. Yeah, we don't need any more curl.
A little bit.
Whoa. It's a good spot, actually.
How's this looking, Matt?
I kind of like that.
Okay.
Probably roll somewhere here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I like you. That ice looks good.
You think so?
What are you thinking,
It might be a
Max?
hair X max, yeah?
I think it's good.
Okay.
I don't mind less if you like that.
Coming through the hole.
Can I see a hair less?
Looks like that's the
Okay, I
call,
like that.
but from where we're sitting, Xander, that doesn't look like much of a hole. He removes one of the guards, though. That's not the end of the world.
Pew, just pew.
Whoa.
We're not heavy.
Skirling. Close. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Alex.
Hard.
We're like back
Real
8.
hard.
Hard.
Coming off that center line,
We're like back
making a big break. Just not enough weight, really. Want to throw a bit more weight there, so if you crash on the guard, actually open it up.
Yeah, that's the trouble with playing that weight through a hole like that. You need to make sure you at least open it up if you're going to
I don't
take
mind
that
that.
shot.
I'm fine with him playing on like way out here.
Even a double
And
peel
this is
there,
hard to
you
make.
still have 2 corner guards to work with on the other side.
Okay.
I'm not sure you have to get quite that cute.
Just tap it a foot. If you freeze it, it's not bad.
Okay, what do we need? T-line?
Yeah, just T.
Okay.
All right, try to get us top 4 out of hand here. Let us sweep the.
Just like a couple feet more.
Yeah.
You guys can see that one up. I think it's top 4.
Where?
Top 4.
Close
Top
to
4
line.
is good.
Top 8.
T.
Room.
Top.
Gotta go for
Gotta
where?
go. Gotta go for tap.
Easy, guys.
Room
Whoa.
is fine.
Gotta
Great
go for
opportunity
tap.
for Team USA to bury another one in here.
Yes,
Really
freeze
put
it.
some
It's
pressure
low
on
right
Canada.
now.
Got it, curl.
Okay,
Luke
so
drop.
just a
Yep,
bump.
go, Luke, go.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard, Luke, go.
Hard, go.
Hard.
Go. That's good.
That's pretty good, Ben.
Okay. That was always fine.
Yep. Okay, Ben.
I like Norm.
I like
Okay.
normal.
Out.
Yeah.
Just a sliver high.
Yeah.
Knows you might stick around. Throw it well. Just normal.
Oh, close. Right off.
Weight's okay.
Close. Sterling. Close. Sterling. Sterling. Hard. Hard.
Sit. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, removes one yellow, but pitches the other one top 4.
Yeah.
That might be a tough stone to outdraw or outscore later on.
Saving grace there is that he didn't stagger the guard, so he could still run back either the red or the yellow one. But I think that's what USA is trying to take away here. A little bit unlucky to make contact like that and just push it into the middle.
One.
Should be over, right?
Be patient. Line's great.
Line's good.
It's never hit me.
Take a look.
Line's good. Oh, just
It's over.
Just over.
I think we're over.
Oh,
Gotta
then.
make sure. We're over.
Make sure.
Gotta make sure. Come on.
Hard, Ben.
Come on. It's
Hard.
over. Come on.
Hard.
It's
Come on.
over.
Good. Easy,
Hard.
easy.
It's over.
Good. Real good.
Beauty.
Good shot.
Beauty.
Can we see that
Good job. You're on the record for saying
Thanks,
long
Zoe.
guard? Just making a creep
Oh, yeah.
just across the hog line.
It's in a great spot for USA. Makes it pretty tough for Canada. Lots of separation there to deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even 7/8.
Yeah, 7/8 is
Get the
close.
shooter out of there, Matt.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 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 Hard.
Wait from
Hard.
Middleton here.
Hard.
Yellow
Get it.
onto red, onto yellow. Great. Double run back by Sterling Middleton.
It's okay.
Yep.
That certainly helps.
Good.
Still a lot of guards up front,
Okay.
but that stone obviously needs to be replaced by USA. You know, catch that just a hair different. Might even stick your red in behind cover.
Just scared to.
Yeah, we've seen Sterling make a couple of big shots like that this game.
Try not to kill it early.
I think it's
Got
good.
a little room right now.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Line's really good.
Ben's rock.
We can go, right?
Yep.
Line's good. Yep.
Yep, line.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Needing to replace this draw here now, Luke Violet.
Hard.
Really digging in, actually does over curl.
Okay.
Crashes
All right.
on the center
I
guard.
just touched this.
I don't think you moved it very much. All right, good weight.
We'll take a look at what's happened in the rest of our games here tonight. On sheet A, we have a final between Scotland
Same
and
as that
Sweden, with
freeze
Scotland
I
winning
threw you there in the
11-4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Over on sheet C, Norway has a final of 9-6 over Switzerland. On sheet D, Germany with the win over China 6-3, and we are just wrapping up on sheet E. We'll let you know who won that game between New Zealand and Italy.
Line's good.
Felt okay. You got a lot of room. You got to switch.
It was New Zealand with a single in the 10th end to win that game 5-4. Their first win at their first game at the World Juniors.
Big congratulations
Come on,
to
get it there.
the Kiwis.
Hard, Alex.
As
Weight's good.
only game still remaining out here this evening is our feature game Canada-USA. This draw by Middleton just coming off that yellow, just enough for shot stone.
No, I like playing this.
Hey, shot.
We got shot at least.
How much do you have here?
A lot.
It was
I would still throw the in.
In?
Yeah,
I think
I'd
you have to throw the
right?
in.
I think it's an intern shot.
Oh, it's a little harder than it looks.
It's no gimme. I think you're never sticking.
Do you like the wide then?
The wide draw.
Yeah.
Are we
What-
shot?
No.
I don't hate this call.
It's just
If we
not
can
easy.
ever stick it there, it's really good.
You could throw board and just chisel.
Oh, we gotta
and-
kill it. We have to
I
kill
think
it.
I
We
like
have to
that.
kill it.
Like,
We can play board and just play the straight.
yeah, try that, and if we get a chisel, we're
Fine with
okay.
that. Okay. Like that.
Yep.
I can see their thought process around this
what kind of
shot,
weight are you
trying
doing?
to remove that red one, but there's not a ton of room by
Just overbearing,
the
isn't
red guard. By trying this, if you don't hit it thin enough,
they're good
you
here.
could just end up tapping the red one in
like this?
further into the forefoot. So pretty tricky shot here from Team USA, and needs to come quite tight to that red guard.
And that might be a hair tight ice, so be ready, Ben.
Yep, I like it.
Playing well on hits today, Stupera.
Easy.
Board.
Whoa.
Close.
Clean.
Calling
Whoa.
board weight here.
Just board.
G.
Yep. G.
Clearly
Hard.
redirecting off their own yellow here.
Hard G.
Hard G.
Hard G, go.
Hard.
Hard.
Ends up
Hard, Ben. Hard.
Go.
doing exactly that. Not enough weight to push that red far enough.
All right.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
the
we gotta
trouble.
think
He
about
had
our
to
next
play
one
it that
here.
quiet to hit it thin enough to get the angle he needed, but unfortunately just not enough weight to push it all the way out.
Does sit in the open.
I think you draw.
As now Canada calling their
This one over
single coach interaction.
You just can't touch that yellow, eh?
Well, you could.
I think that's kind of all we got.
I think you draw, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only other shot's the wide one, but I don't really know what to tell you. For
Yeah.
I think you draw.
if we
all
make
day.
the draw, he plays the hit and roll,
I
right?
think the
He's gonna
tap's
play the
probably
hit and
easier
roll.
than the wide draw.
He'll be playing the hit and roll.
Yeah.
Do you think this 7 tap is easy through the hole here? The way
No.
it's
Sorry,
current?
the what?
If he
Oh, for
plays the
him?
7, yeah. Are we shot?
That's tough. Yeah, we're
We're
shot.
shot right now.
I think it's either that or I'm not a huge fan of wide.
I don't really
the
like
tap more
wide
than the
either.
wide draw.
You guys like this? I
don't
think.
really like
I
that.
think you play
Where do we
that.
want to be here? We probably got to be to the 4.
I think
We
just
just can't
full
touch
4.
this, right?
No.
No.
Well,
Are you
if
coming the
touch it,
same
it's
way?
not awful.
As long as we get shot.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you touch it to
Same
here,
track that Sterling just threw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not the worst.
I think ideal is just full top 4 to make this as hard as possible.
Make it hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yep.
because he can only roll to where? Probably there.
That's his best roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I'm almost
Yeah,
thinking,
far rocks here. It's almost blocking that roll.
like here.
It's like a 30.
That's pretty close, eh?
Okay. Yeah, if we can wait early, is probably best.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
It's either that or hair less, but
I don't mind
I think
hair
that's
less.
close. Luke's really went when they left.
Okay, I like this.
We're thinking a 30 here, Tyler. Should be real close.
Yeah, I think that ice is close.
I think so, yeah.
A draw,
Looks like it.
just piercing through,
Yeah,
threading the needle.
their thought process, I think, was playing the wide draw. They didn't know the speed. At least this way, they might be navigating this hole,
Just
but they're
top
pretty
4.
confident on the speed
Line
of,
only.
Line
of
only,
the
I
ice.
think we're there.
Okay,
Lots of room.
Back 8.
Whoa,
then.
no.
Back 8
Back
is
8.
not what you want to hear when you're trying to navigate a hole this small.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be
Whoa.
just promoting this Yellowstone top 12 further in.
Yeah, that was the danger with
Tried
this
to touch
call.
the hard.
Okay.
Could have almost maybe swept that one and checked off the guard.
The sweepers did tell Sterling pretty early that it was
I thought
heavy.
you might be able to get to the inside and double ours.
Do you like Keel or do you want to like throw a little
So they
less
maybe
weight
could
just
have
so
looked at
we
a
make
plan
sure we
B, but
Lose the
unfortunately
shooter, right?
Do we need
wasn't
to
a
stick
whole
it?
lot they could do with that
like
one.
to stick it.
I think we want to lose the shooter. Do you want to try and get it on the inside
Big
or out?
roll is good.
Does he ever have the double? We have time.
If we knows this, that's his easiest shot.
So I think we rip it out then.
Okay, do you want to go inside or outside?
I think we go out.
Okay.
Yep.
Just
I like it.
1 minute left on the clock for USA. It's more than enough time, but
You got time. You got time.
yeah, they'd rather leave a few seconds for Andrew Stupera to do his pre-shot routine. So I wasn't quite clear on what the call in the end was. Was it to roll out maybe? Not leave the shooter there. It seemed like if they leave the shooter, Tyler Tardy
We'll have
might come
it
off
roll
of it.
off.
Clean.
So it is just a big weight, peel, roll out, and it's going to be this pretty tough, controlled run back for Tardy to score 1,
Last one didn't move a heck of a lot.
tie the game for the extra.
Just few.
Yeah.
Team
Yeah,
Canada
you've
got
seen this
into a
spot a
bit of
couple
trouble
times,
early
haven't you?
here. I think it's important to remember that it's just a deuce, and you can do that on, on skips rocks. You don't need to manufacture your deuce until late in the end, and just a lot of rocks in play here. It was tough for them right from the get-go.
Well, tough little shot here to keep the W alive. Canada, who looked so much in control
Whoa.
all the way through this game,
Close. Alex.
now might
Hard, Alex.
lose it here if this shot's not made.
Hard, Alex.
Bringing
Right
on
to it.
Alex Horvath,
Right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it.
Come on,
needing
Alex,
to
hard.
curl, runs it back. Will it stick around for 1? It does. Great shot by Tyler Tardy and Team Canada. That's going to tie it again. Now 7 apiece. After 10 ends, we have an extra end.
Speed for the foot here, I think, is going to be real similar. I think it's real similar.
Gosh, that's ever straight, eh?
Yeah. Okay, boys, 8 shots.
Yeah. Good job. Boys, that ever straight.
Yeah, super straight. Yeah.
Haven't played an extra in a while. Let's make it count.
Yeah, exactly. You're here.
Nice mitts, yeah. I saw that.
All right, center, boys.
How about 2 of them?
Behind the tight.
What's that?
Yep.
Finish it off. Yeah, sure. Why not?
We get a meeting right now? Never.
Are we in the wrong country? Sorry.
Oh, really? We never went to an extra last year.
Korea we did.
Oh, okay.
What's the break? Break is 3. Can the coaches talk to their players?
Yes. Yeah.
Coaches can talk.
Okay, so we don't look that dumb then.
What's the issue?
Keep track of time.
Well, as we were all hoping for.
Mine's good.
When we looked at the
1, 2.
schedule for the World Juniors, we saw Canada, USA, they play in the first session. TV game here on World Curling TV. We knew it was going to be a good one. And of course, it's been a pretty well played game, especially considering it's the first session of the week. Where both teams are always trying to just to find their footing a bit.
Like that? Yep.
We have an extra end on our hands. All other games are over. All eyes on these two teams, and I think mostly Canadian fans here this evening, but
Air down.
I think for the most part, curling fans
Back 12.
appreciate some good play. Center guard up by Canada. They're now in the position where they have to steal to win the game. USA at last an advantage. Looking for the tick shot here. Graham Fenson with that beauty. Takes that off the center line, rolls the shooter, almost out of play.
Rolling that shooter is key, as we saw in the last end. Canada's corner guards were a little bit close to the center and effectively blocked off their draw path. By rolling it that far, it really opens up the end for Team USA.
One right now.
Well, we see these tech shots being made quite often nowadays.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Sometimes you might even consider putting the center guard just off the center line just to make it all tougher for the other lead.
It's a little higher,
absolutely, to give them a little bit of a different look, especially if they've just made one or they've been making a lot in that game. Never hurts to move the broom a little bit, especially around the center line. It can be totally different if you get out a broom or two wider as far as the line.
The center guard does actually end up just slightly off the center line. A little higher as well.
Nope.
So it means Fenson's rock won't have as much time to actually finish and curl. Seem to be pretty close with this one too, though.
Real good.
Wow.
Attaboy.
Wow. Fantastic shooting.
They say leads can win you games, and that's how you do it right there. 2 fantastic shots by Graham.
Let's go.
Okay, 60, 65.
Looks pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it looks over. 1, weight's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
I think we're
Line's
just
good,
over.
all you. Just over.
We're there.
Okay, well then.
It's almost a 2.
Just over.
That's good.
Okay, Matt.
Good one. Very good, Ben.
Focus up.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Wait.
Good.
Go,
How
Luke.
about-
Go, Luke.
Okay.
You don't think you throw one more center? And then go there?
Kills the guard.
Think you throw one more center and then go
Leaves
there?
the red in the house, though.
Do you hate one more center or?
Sure.
Okay.
Tyler was thinking to
Yeah, I
move
think
it
if we
off
get
of
it nice
the
and high,
center
it's-
line. Try to make
Same
those
weight.
peels a little bit tougher.
Yeah, same throw.
But they've decided to throw one more in the middle and then start moving it away.
Yeah, maybe trying to save that redstone, the 12 foot as well. Put it on the center line. Pretty natural slash angle to
Okay,
make
go,
the
guys.
double.
Hard then. Just
Go,
over.
guys. Head
Keeping
down.
me off the center line.
Just over. Looks okay.
Okay, looks close.
A bit tougher for the US to make it.
Nice sweep.
Probably okay there.
Probably not great either way. You like the same?
I like the same, yeah. Is the high, like, off, like, the high corner guard possible? Or?
You can. It's not easy.
Okay.
Just make it.
I think this is the way to go.
With how
like
high
a-
this
it's
ended
like a
up,
thin
USA
third
will
to
want to be a
corner
little
to
bit
make it.
careful to navigate those rocks that were ticked off to the side by Graham. Definitely something to keep in mind.
Clean. Oh. Clean.
Good.
He does avoid contact with those.
Good.
2 nice peels from Ben.
I guess I don't need to bring that.
Something you may not know about Ben is he's actually a cello performance major in university. He's played the cello since the age of 3. So not just a good curler, but good musician as well.
Yeah, it should be close.
It's there.
I felt all there.
I think we're there.
It's pretty impressive.
2.
Well
No,
done.
1.
You playing instruments?
Right on the Y.
Line's good. We want
I
it high.
did, I did play the flute
Right-
in
right on
high
red
school.
there.
I was in the band. I was a bit of a band nerd.
It's all there.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, nice sweep.
Good spot.
Well, looking forward to hearing a demonstration later on in the week.
Find me a flute and I'll play you a few notes.
Okay.
Trying to get that message across to the community of Liverpool. I'm sure we can find one.
Another guard goes up and another peel here from Team USA.
Yeah, these shots are also pretty standard.
Curl up, curl up.
Should be fine.
Oh,
Good loop. Okay, it's good.
playing a little bit with that jam.
Pretty standard, but that can also lead to a bit of a lack of focus out there too when it's a routine shot like that. You think it's pretty easy, you hop in the hack and go, and next thing you know, you're sailing by it or bonking it on the nose. So good for Team USA to take a second and take a breath.
I kind of like the intern
Yeah,
again.
those routine shots become nothing
remember
but
just
routine
throwing this.
and pressure situation,
Okay,
like
same
an
weight
extra
should be
end
close.
I like
and a world championship.
Yeah, or pound more.
Yeah.
A pound more, a sterling pound.
Line's good.
Line's good, guys. Just across center. Maybe switch if you can.
Still trying to move this guard around just so slightly, so the peel's not exactly the same every time.
Still make the slash double, but there's always the chance you can actually jam it, maybe spin it closer to the forefoot.
It's pretty easy to get nonchalant about these, so Andrew will want to be watching the line closely on this one.
Yeah, maybe try and make the double across the face, if anything. Just a guard.
Nice pair. Yeah, you too, man.
Good thing about leaving that red on the 12 foot is
good pair, Luke.
Just a pair might have to
All right, take your time. Probably call it time.
stick around.
Depending on what he does.
His last one, if he plays ahead.
Probably just.
Yeah, that rock on the side is kind of saving Team Canada right now, and at least giving them a chance in this end. You can
So back 8.
make him stick around. It becomes a pretty different shot from just a wide open hit and roll out.
Even 25-30.
Of course, quite like to score on the extra as well, but if you ever hit and roll out, we would actually have another blank end, or sorry, extra end.
I'm fired.
Line's good, just behind T, back 4, back 8. Just back 8, guys. Line's real nice.
Really cool.
But yeah, that stone on the winger could win it for Canada.
Line's good.
Gotta be behind T. Get her back here, guys. Yep. Okay, nice sweep. Okay. Sorry. Oh, no, that's good.
Timeout by USA. They get a new timeout for the extra end, both teams.
Yes, and the clock's reset, so even if you had extra time after the 10th end, you cannot carry that forward.
What do you think about what you want here? Skippy. I know. I just got a 14-9 on him to here. I got to believe it's the same to the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
14-8-4 for me. Jesus, probably more accurate.
We just rip it? Good. I mean, I don't think it gets any harder.
Just thinking if he knows this, he can't.
Like, right? Like, we knows he can put it back.
I'm just
Like, it
thinking if he
doesn't
knows.
change. It never gets any harder.
Just gives us a little more room, right?
What?
Because if we rip it out, he can put it here.
I mean, hit and go. I don't hit knows. Go open, right?
I'm just thinking he never freezes to that and gets shot. Right?
No, he's hitting it for sure.
I mean, if you're leaning towards the hit, I like this. If you're leaning towards the draw, I like this.
Well, the draw we're looking at like 14-9, right?
Yep. Well, the intern draw.
I mean, I know you don't care.
So we
but you have to pick.
So we like it, right?
I think just nose is pretty good.
No, nose to a little bit outside.
I mean, yeah,
you just
I
don't
like
want to roll towards the center, so you just tap it back and then you leave
That's
room
true.
for
Probably
weird
Yeah,
stuff,
let's
right?
hold there. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
So,
I want to see it though. So like
one up.
One.
Okay.
Line it up.
Yeah,
One.
I like
Still
it.
a good one.
Pick one.
So good.
Yeah.
So just the one you've been throwing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We roll it out. We roll it out.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, nice and clean here.
One. Close, clean.
One.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Gotta go, Ben.
keep it tight and roll towards the wing here. First to pair up.
High!
Okay.
We'll hit it right on the beak.
I think that's pretty much what they were intending to do there.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Timeout now
Almost
called by
thinking this way.
Canada.
Yeah, I think so.
What Canada will want to decide here is whether they want to make Andrews Tapera hit or draw.
Right over here.
So that'll change where you
I was
roll this
thinking
rock.
if you roll away a rock, that's probably the hardest spot in the sheet to stick.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I know if you don't want to give him the same shot, then I like the roll far this way.
But I think if we roll out a rock, it makes him make a decision whether he wants to draw or hit, and that's the hardest spot on the sheet.
I think we almost have to roll a little further.
To stick around.
This one's precise. Like we have to roll 6 feet. Like here, it's an easy shot.
What do you think?
You see there, Big P?
I think it's it gets a little funny there on the wide side. So
right here, yeah.
Yeah. So
I threw
even
a
if you
fresh that curled there.
Hit and stick around there is pretty close. Maybe roll half a rock out.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Sure. I think it's easier than.
Yeah,
that's definitely
trying to roll 6 to 8 feet.
The only thing is if we do this, he has all this space.
Unless you want to intentionally roll and give him a different path.
Yeah,
he just threw
that
this
was my
path.
only thought. But
I think if we roll out a rock, he probably thinks about drawing, and maybe we get a miss out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's the hardest spot in the sheet to stick a hit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Thrush.
Thrush there. Or?
Sure.
I think that's close.
Yeah, we just want to probably just bite the white, hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
The plan is set.
I like that ice.
Yeah.
Nose hit or hair roll.
I don't think rolling.
Outside.
Yeah, I think their intention is to roll it a little bit outside. They think that that's a tough spot on the sheet to make a nose hit, and if you roll it far enough, you might tempt him into drawing, and this late in the game, you never know what paths may have changed. So trying to make both the hit and the draw as hard as possible.
Weight's good.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yep. Gotta go.
That's pretty much what they called. Just that rock, just half in the 8 foot. Andrew Stapera
That's a good spot.
calls a hit right away. Not even considering the draw. He has played a bit better on his hits today. Just played.
All right. 410. Yeah, it's about the
Played
same.
12 hits, scoring 83% for those, 69% on his 8 draws.
Wow.
A huge differential.
I think he's playing the draw here, actually. So
Same speed. It is. You're right. That's why you're here. There you see the numbers.
Throw it good.
That is the whole 8 foot.
he does.
The ice has been seemingly very consistent also for draw weight. You have 2 good sweepers here. Just give them a chance to bring it there for you. Last stone.
I like it.
11-10. Always like to see a skip.
49, boys.
Trust his draw weight.
Line's great.
Line shouldn't be an issue here, really.
Line's great.
Just bringing
Keep him
it
down.
far enough.
Right on the tee.
14-7,
Right on the tee.
easy.
I think it's fine.
Backing off a little bit here. Will it sit in time? It's all heavy. Middleton will give it a go. How far will it actually slide? Too far? No. Think it's good enough. Sterling Middleton has a second look.
Put a stick if it's close, Sterling.
Yeah, let's measure it.
They're gonna measure. Luke Violet seems pretty sure it is one for US. I was a little surprised the sweepers were on that. It did look a bit hot all the way down.
Yeah, just a little bit of panic there, maybe. You know, it's the last rock of the game. You want to make sure it gets there, and you want to make sure it doesn't pick up any debris. So
Sure.
just got a little bit excited there, I think, out of Andrew's hand.
Just a hair quicker than
Also, sometimes at the end of the game, 11 ends, starts to fudge a bit in the center. Doesn't seem like it's done been doing that today here.
No, the ice has held up beautifully. Testament to John Wall and his ice crew.
So Canada with the red stone, USA with the yellow. Measure to see who wins, really. Tied game here on the extra. USA seeming pretty sure it's them, but if it's even close in a situation like this, why not just call the umpire just to make sure.
Yeah, can't hurt to throw a stick on it.
Just adding a little extra drama as well for the TV.
Love the
A little
drama.
more than that. You can. Those things are made well. You can get a little more than one tick on it.
Just passed.
Yep.
I'm already confident now.
Well, see if.
Well, careful, you might break it.
Yes!
There you go.
There you go. A little belated celebration, but it is a win for USA. They pulled back from what was a lead for Canada pretty much all the way through the game. And they've won this one. Resilient American team picks up a first win here in Liverpool, Nova Scotia.
I'd say hi to my family, but totally here.
Ooh, that wasn't even close.
No. Got stopped by the thing.
Huge here. Ninth end. Tyler Tardy trying to come off his own redstone here. Kick across, get to the yellow. Just catches it a bit too thin and doesn't make any contact. Steal of one for USA. They lead the game 7-6. And then the 10th end, Tardy under pressure to make a run back to score one and tie the game for an extra. Just curls enough to stick around for the single. We would have an extra end. And then the extra, Canada sitting to Andrew Stopera.
I like it. Not really much on it.
Needing to draw the 8-foot. Some early sweeping by the front end, and this one slips a bit far. All to the back 8, but after a measure, it would be a 1 for USA. 8-7, the final. Win for the US. So looking around the arena this evening, the other games in this session 1 for the men's competition. Scotland picking up a win on Sweden 11-4. Norway beating Switzerland 9-6. Germany with a 6-3 win over China. And the Kiwis from New Zealand beating Italy 5-4. So of course, just the one game played, and those were the. Oh, there we go. There are the standings so far: Germany, Norway, New Zealand, Scotland, USA, all picking up a win. So 8 more games to go this week. A lot can still change. A lot of good matchups left on the broadcast as well. We should have Laura with winning skip Tyler Tardy. Andrew Stapper.
A big W in a close game in your first game here at the Worlds.
Yeah, thanks. It was a really good game. We had to battle the whole way, and to go down 3 against a team like that and to get back in the game and to put together some ends like we did feels really good. And you know, it's a long week, so we have a lot more curling to play and a lot more games to try to win, but we feel good about our first one.
And speaking of that big 3 in the 8th end for your team, did you feel the momentum really shift at that point, or did you still think it was a close game?
It was definitely close. It was a huge 3 points for us just because it gave us a chance to force or steal in the last and have the opportunity coming home where we didn't have to steal or take a big end. So it's never over against those guys, and we knew it was going to be a battle right to the end, and yeah, as you saw, it was. So.
And it was a battle and made much easier on you by your lead and Graham's fantastic tick shots in the 8th end. How big were those 2 shots of his for your team to win that game?
Yeah, those were spectacular. He makes those all the time, and it's a huge weight off your shoulders when you see that, you know, you don't have to make make as tough a draw when the lead spreads those guards out. So really happy about how he played in the last end and how the whole team played and battled.
And your last draw, you put the broom down right away to play a draw instead of the nose hit on that rock at the side of the rings. Had you made your decision to throw that draw long before Tyler even threw his hit?
Yeah, I mean, if he rolled a little bit, maybe we would think about the hit if we had the same hit. But I had thrown that draw, that intern draw, just 2 ends earlier in the same spot. So I knew the path, and the guys knew what the weight is, so felt confident making it.
That's great. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Andrew Stapera quite happy to pick up a first win here in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Stay tuned for more games from the World Junior Curling Championships 2019 here from World Curling TV. We thank you for watching.
One up. One up.
Fresh. Whoa! Whoa! Matt.
Hard.
Okay. Just the 2.
Play tight.
Hi, Mom and Dad, Ziggy, Grandma and Grandpa.